Hello,
Yo,
welcome to Delta Green.
Welcome back to ArchoniaFest 2024, the final day, and I'm very excited. We're going to be playing Delta Green, which is
the
I was going to
opposite
say
of Delta Blue.
I was going to say a supplement to Call of Cthulhu, but no, it's more like an alternative way of play. This was created by a bunch of fans who love like X-Files, True Detective, Twin Peaks, stuff like that. So they took most of the rules from Call of Cthulhu and made this, which there will be some differences, but I will explain in a moment. But first,
Can I
yeah,
pause for a second? I don't see you streaming on Twitch.
he might have.
I never cut the stream to Twitch. Hold on a sec. Check.
I can check on mine too.
Oh, it's still live. It's just will return. Let me refresh.
Probably just behind.
Yeah, it's still live.
Sorry, hopefully I didn't just. Yep, it's all. Yeah, it's still stuck on the. We will return.
Oh, and I'm frozen in place on my screen. It's a very unflattering.
Yeah, for me, it's just the will return screen.
Yeah, I've got audio. I've got the audio coming through, but there it is.
Well, anyway, those of you who can hear us. Oh, hey. Thanks for waiting.
You guys see it now?
Yeah.
It's now frozen because it reached the end where something changed.
I didn't change anything. It was already correct in there.
It's showing up on Twitch for me, but not YouTube.
Yeah, and Twitch is going like one frame every 30 seconds.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Twitch.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing over on YouTube. Not a.
Always the funnest of times. It was the funnest
Network
of
error.
times. It was the slowest of times. Oh.
What?
I was going to suggest, instead of the impure order, just calling it Children of the Singularity, which is the cult I made in Star Citizen. But no, that's fine.
That would be a crazy reference.
That'd be funny. I might bring him into Cyberpunk.
It's fine. Yeah, it's still framey on my
Dungeon
end.
Matron!
You might need to.
Okay, I think
Oh, no,
think
wait.
we're running now. I think it looks like it's working on Twitch.
I think it's working on Twitch now, but YouTube is still. Oh no, it's
Oh,
running. It's running on
YouTube's
YouTube.
good now too. It looks like. Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Yeah. Let me try moving so I can see the delay. So there's like a big delay on YouTube.
Yes, it's like 30 seconds or something.
Sometimes the YouTube lags by as much as like several minutes.
Yeah.
You don't want to try resetting it, or do you want to keep it all on one?
Yeah, I'm just keeping it rolling. It's fine. I just went and checked it. It's all fine.
It's moving. They're just like really far behind right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just they're working. They're just way behind now.
That's fine.
Yeah, I was able to watch it at normal speed on the same computer I was streaming from. So
YouTube has nothing. Okay. So Matron says.
It's just behind.
yeah, YouTube's just behind.
All right, Matron.
It has
yeah.
the stream. It's always several minutes behind. Yeah, it shows up on my phone.
Yeah, and just make sure on YouTube to like go to the timeline bar and drag that thing all the way over.
Yeah, sometimes if you had it running and you leave and you come back, it picks up where you were, which might have been in the break. Make
Okay.
sure you're
Yeah.
as close to live as
So-
you get.
Pardon us, we're good.
All right.
Point is, we're good. We're streaming.
All right. I am back. So I'm going to explain a little bit about Delta Green and the place where we're setting in. The year is going to be 2003, and for the most part, you three have all had some crazy experience with the mythos in some way, whether that be some weird occult thing or experience with the supernatural, some things you can't understand. And after you've all had that experience, a group of individuals came to you, whether through your employer or through an alleyway, a phone call, or something, and they told you that they needed your help. Or maybe they actually saved you from whatever supernatural thing you were seeing at that moment. And this group is called the Delta Green Operation. This is like this group is the highest of the high. They're above the FBI. They're above the secret intelligence. It's so classified that not even the president knows about this group. And actually, at that point, I do want to go around the table and let you guys introduce your characters. So, are you ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
My name's McMurty. I was a retired special operator, security contractor. On a mission one time, there was a man didn't seem right. I thought some kind of psychological problem at first, but then he raised his hands and darkness came out. It's hard to explain how darkness comes out of something, but that's what I saw. Things started flying. My own men shot each other. Diseases, pox. No way to explain it. As soon as that mission was over, I retired. But now they pulled me back in.
Yes, your handler came to you. Actually, 3 high-ranking officials came to you and requested that you come back, and you accepted.
Okay.
Whether that be to help protect others from what you did, from what you experienced, or that's really up to you.
Yeah.
But we'll get back to you, and let's do Pamela Palmer. Explain to us your character and what you went through.
Pamela Palmer. I am an anthropologist who was employed at the University of Nevada. So of course, then my doctorate is cultural anthropology. I have a few friends. Unfortunately, my life changed one day, and I was spending some time with a fellow associate, and he had left his office to do something, and there was a mysterious book sitting on his shelf that I was drawn to, and I took down and opened, and something about that book caught my attention somehow, and as I opened it, I experienced something I'd never experienced before, like some sort of cosmic entity had plowed down into my brain, opened my eyes to a broader world, a broader experience, and I've struggled to sleep ever since. And then at some point, the Delta Greeners came and got me.
Yes, he probably came to you at an undisclosed moment during your day, and he explained to. Oh no. Did he save you from this misery, or did you?
Yeah, I would say maybe that guy came back in, and I was like, head lulled back, eyes rolled white,
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Delta Green Force came and saved you from this, and then they came to you another time and asked if you wanted to join the Delta Green Force. Oh, sorry, I missed that. What'd you do?
He was trying to be quiet opening that can.
No, I was doing it by the mic on purpose. Never mind.
It's kind of like, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to pry, you know.
And they say to you, no, this will work out just fine. When the time comes, we will call for you so that others won't suffer the same fate. And that time will be soon. But before that, we will go to Matt playing.
So I'm Arden Kurtz. I'm a computer scientist by trade. I work in the anti-cheat industry. But by night, I'm a computer hacker. I love learning and I love finding out new things. So I kind of break into things I shouldn't. And I stumbled across a cult at one point. Kind of got myself in trouble. Somehow there was a puzzle involved, one that I couldn't resist. It's like a mathematical equation on almost a Rubik's Cube artifact that sort of unlocked a demon that kept me prisoner, that captured me and kept me prisoner for a long time. I was then rescued by Delta Green, and sort of, needing to know more about everything, I agreed to join them as well. Physically, I'm kind of a smaller frame, thin character. I am male, but I present pretty female with long hair, and it's pulled back in like a ponytail, and I got bangs. Clean shaved, obviously, and some light makeup and stuff. But yeah. I like to solve riddles and computer stuff.
Awesome. So, basically, as you guys are going through your days, maybe you're solving more, maybe you're making more anti-cheat programs, maybe
for money.
For money.
I need money.
And maybe Palmer is working on more assignments, and McMurphy's probably
at the shooting range.
But then, out of nowhere, you guys get a blocked number, and it goes. And even if you have your phone on silent or whatever, it still makes a noise to make sure to alert you.
This fucking thing.
Oh my god!
It's never off when I think it's off.
And you get
flip that phone open and answer it. Yeah.
Actually, it leaves you a recording, and it's your handler. You've met this person before. He's the one that saved you from all your things in the past. His name is Mr. Lake. You don't even know his first name. You only know his last name. He's never said his first name.
Mr. Lake.
Mr. Lake. He's a tall, very typical looking FBI sort of looking person. Very expensive looking sunglasses, hair slicked back, has a earpiece on his right.
Can I call him Agent Lake?
Sure. He preferred to be called Mr. Lake,
okay, cool.
But you can call him Agent Lake when he's not around. But it's a recording from him, and he says to meet him at the undisclosed location at 2:00 tomorrow. Be ready. So at this point, this is a mechanic in the game. I want you all to describe how you're going to blow off all your obligations to meet with Mr. Lake tomorrow from one of your bonds. Like right now, you have a appointment with a bond tomorrow, but you're going to have to explain to them that you can't make it, but you can't tell them why. So we're going to go around the table and shortly roleplay that scenario. So
Hey, Dr. Decker? Yeah, I'm not coming. Shit happens.
easy. Okay. And Palmer? Pamela?
I was supposed to have a lunch date. I call my former partner, Dorothy Williams, like, Dorothy, I am so sorry. Something has come up. I know we've been planning this meeting for a while. I'm so sorry. Something's come up. My poor Grammy Beth has fallen ill. I gotta fly home.
Okay, she says, "Oh, I hope she gets well. That's terrible."
It is. I'll keep you informed when I get an opportunity to call you.
And what was your obligation?
So I call Erica, my sister. Hey, Erica. I know it's gonna come over tomorrow and see you and Kira. But my neighbor is having some surgery done, so I need to like go help them out again. Yeah, same neighbor that had surgery last time. Yes. It didn't work last time, so it's a pancreas still. Yeah. They didn't quite get all of the pancreas. Yep. Okay. Well, sorry. We'll have to reschedule soon. I'll see you guys later. Okay. Stay safe.
Okay. Thankfully, these bonds did not suffer anything because things happen. But I'm gonna fast forward to tomorrow. It is afternoon around 2 p.m. and you all three, maybe you don't get there at the same time. Actually, we're gonna see who gets there first. Let me roll this real quick. Alright, it's gonna be Pamela.
Which is weird because I'm punctual. I'm on time. She got there early.
Yeah, she got there super early. Basically,
Roland Familia, greetings to you as well.
Hey, how's it going?
Catalonia, Spain.
Oh, yeah. Welcome.
So, Pamela, you get to this secret location. You've been there a couple times before in the past to meet Mr. Lake, and it's a very hard, complicated way to get there. Like it's you have to go like outside the city to like a weird like shack, and it's like in an undisclosed location. You go in there. There's a hidden keypad. You put the number. It opens up a weird little elevator, and you go down like maybe 10 floors, and you finally get into a room that's like super like what do you call it? No germs.
A clean room.
Yeah, like a clean room, and there's just a single table in the middle, and Mr. Lake is sitting there.
Sterile is the word.
That's sterile.
It's like everything white in this room.
It's not pure white, but it is very clean. But
hello, Mr. Lake.
and he says, Pamela, great to see you. Please take a seat. We're waiting for the other two.
I know I'm early. I'm always early, even to a place like this. That's hard to find. Okay, thank you, Mr. Lake.
No problem. At that point, sorry, is it Arden?
Yeah, Arden.
Arden makes it there. Again, you have to go through the same rigmarole.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, buying it done. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm late. I'm not usually late.
No, you're actually right on time.
Yeah, that's late. That's late. You should be early to a thing like this.
You're not 10 minutes early, you're late.
Exactly. Well, you're not here, but I have my bag on me with my computer in it, and I'm just wearing like some light clothing. Can I sit here?
Yes, take a seat.
Okay, thank you.
And in just one moment, we're still waiting for our last guest, and at that moment, McMurty comes in. And says, it's good to see you. You looking well?
Do I know you?
Yes, you met with him in the past. He's the guy, he was one of the 3 main agents that offered you the job. Yeah.
Hey.
He says, take a seat.
Can I ask an out of character question? Is this our first job with them officially, or have we?
This is your first job officially with him.
Okay, so this is like after we've all gone through our things and.
Yeah.
Actually, though, I think I will, in fact, still say, do I know you?
He says, it's been some time, so you probably forgot.
I'm just fucking with you, dude. And then I sit down.
He kind of gives you like a smile. He gives you like a business casual like smile. Like one side is smiling, like a little smirk, but then he puts it down.
Business casual smile.
Business casual smile. I like that description.
But
I lean to Arden and I'm like, can you believe he's messing with Mr. Lake like that?
I mean, I kind of like his forwardness.
And at that point, he takes out a file from his briefcase. His briefcase is like super high tech. He like presses a couple buttons, and the briefcase doesn't even open. It just shoots out a file from the top of it. And he just goes like this, and he throws it on the table. And I will put is a note, and attached to the note is a key. I'm posting that in Discord right now for
me,
for you. If you can display it on the screen, that'd be great.
You know what? I don't have that set up.
Oh.
I will display it shortly.
Okay. So if you guys can look at Discord and see it.
Yep.
And Mia, if you want, could you please read the note?
Let me see. Summary of a report. A summary of a report on Clyde Ballman. DOD, dead on arrival.
Date of birth.
Dirty birth, excuse me, thank you. Dead on arrival. I don't know where I got that from. Anyway, that is January, February, March 28th, 1945. Family, wife Marlene, born in 48. She died in 2002. Daughter Sharon, born in 67. Son Michael, born in 1974. Occupation, Bureau of Internal Revenue, later IRS. 6/11/1965 through 9/1/1999. Retired as Assistant Deputy Commissioner for Operational Support. Affiliation, active with the group from 1967 to 1970, taking part in 11 operations. Details unavailable. Numerous consultations with a specialty in taxation and property confiscations. No current association with the group.
Yeah. And once you guys read that, Mr. Lake just says this very bluntly. He says, proceed to the resident of Clive Ballman, remove any evidence of Delta Green activities. Ballman's heirs are expected within 48 hours of this point. Make sure everything is clean by then. Involve no one else in this operation. Meet in the same conference room in 48 hours with the report. If you find signs that Ballman violated Delta Green security, report them. And then he sits there waiting for any questions.
Well, it seems pretty straightforward, Mr. Lake.
Is he? So he's still alive, I assume.
No, this Clive Ballman has been. He is no longer with us.
What if
That's a damn shame.
Do
Do
we
we have
have-
kids?
he has two kids? Do we have cover? Should we have a cover? Do we have what if his kids get there early?
We know for sure that his heirs will not be arriving to his apartment in the next 48 hours. So then you have enough time to get there, clean up the apartment, remove any Delta Green activity from the apartment, and don't involve anyone else. Make sure that no one else even sees you.
Okay.
If they do, make sure to deal with them as discreetly as possible. I'm not talking fatalities, shoot them along.
Okay.
And attaches a key to his apartment. And as far as the reason why Ballman has left us, that is, classified.
Your mom's classified.
I've seen here that you like to have mom jokes a lot.
That's in the file?
Yes.
Your mom's in the file.
Palmer, do you have any questions for me?
Well, actually, I was a little nervous for a moment there, and you said take care of them. And there's been so many movies I've seen over the years when they say take care of someone meant to, to put them 6 feet under. So I appreciate not having to do that. But how will we know specifically what needs to be cleaned? I assume there'll be obvious indications that it's a file or related to Delta Green.
Well, Mr. Ballman, he served us for almost 30 years, so there's probably going to be quite a good amount of Delta Green evidence there. There might be some stuff. There might be some files in an undisclosed location, but I'm not quite sure. This is just the only. I received this from the higher ups, so.
Are we? Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, yep, no problem. We'll get right on that, sir.
But just to clarify, we're not expecting any unnatural things here at the moment.
Well, I
For this
can't.
job.
I cannot predict the future, but as far as we know, his heirs will not be there for the next 48 hours.
Not his heirs, but his any supernatural. Like, I guess there wouldn't be anything. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I asked a silly question.
If you're asking about any kind of paranormal activities,
Yeah.
Palmer did do 11 cases before this.
Yes.
A very long range of things. Actually, when he says that,
Did he file their taxes?
when he says that, let me see. Is there a history in this one like in Call of Cthulhu? Let's see.
There's history.
Yeah, if anyone wants to roll me a history to see if that name Clive Ballman rings a bell.
If this is my first mission, I wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I will roll a history, but with the caveat that I probably wouldn't know either.
That's fine.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good history score, so
I have a terrible.
Again, even if you succeed, I'll still account that this is your first mission. So.
Yeah, I'd fail.
Hey, well, we get to check off history as something we can use next time now.
I definitely rolled under my 80%. So.
Awesome. So, again, Pamela, you never knew Clive personally or anything like that, and you're still new to Delta Green, but you have heard other Delta Green agents in the past talk about Clive, like through hearsay. He was said to be a legendary agent. He basically took any job he could, and he had a great sense of trying to figure out the truth. Like he was really into it. Probably one of the best agents. But again, you didn't know him specifically.
Yeah.
So.
When the opportunity arises on our trip to his place, I'll kind of let the others know that info.
And he says, and then Mr. Lake kind of crosses his arms and says, if there's no further questions, please, you have limited time. And at that point, a weird door opens up behind him, and he steps in, and he's like, I'll be waiting for your report. Then it just shuts, and then he just disappears into the darkness of the back. And now, it's up to you.
He's a bit dramatic, isn't he? It feels like he's trying to intimidate his own employees. I don't understand how that gets us anywhere.
I mean, it adds a little sense of mystery to everything.
Right, but is that really what we want internally, a sense of mystery?
I don't know. I kind of like it. I like puzzles and solving things, and
You're still young.
yeah, well,
I'm over this kind of bullshit.
And I think maintaining that level of detachment it might be a way to keep us in line. Sometimes when people in higher positions of power don't want to get attached to their employees, we may be expendable. What I experience frightens me. I expect that we might die any time on these missions.
yeah. I think the start paperwork we got said that we are indeed expendable. So
I just saw that I'm actually only supposed to be 44, but I was playing a retired guy, so I'm thinking more like 60.
sure, cool. And I'm 35, so I'm not that young. I just look young.
To a 60-year-old.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should get going. It's a long drive? I don't.
So the apartment is in the city that you just came from. It's near the middle of the city. It's a big apartment building, and it's on the 4th floor. I believe it says on the paper what number it is.
So did we each arrive in our own cars to this location, or is it something...
I assumed you all arrived in your own vehicles, but
Okay.
it's up to you to determine how you want to go about this.
The
The room number is 205.
I would ride with somebody if they let me.
You can ride with me.
All right.
Sorry, 405. It's on the 4th floor. Yeah.
4 or 5. Okay.
Yeah.
What city are we in?
Massachusetts.
Makes sense.
That's a state.
I will...
Sorry. The
Boston?
main. What?
Boston?
Yeah, Boston. Sorry.
Okay.
Boston, Massachusetts.
I'm a little sad our first mission is a cleanup. Which I'm kind of here for the mystery and learning what's out there. It's kind of weird to just.
Well, first mystery is, did this guy fuck up?
It's a valid point. I think if he has computers, I'll get started on that right away.
It's not my first time being new at something. You got to start small, and then when they trust you, you know.
That makes sense.
I do remember some conversations I overheard about how this guy was like considered one of their top agents at the time and would volunteer for missions that, apparently he's like some sort of legend within this place.
Really?
It's a shame if the legend fell.
Well, there'd be no reason to think that, would there? We're there to just make sure that didn't happen.
I mean, I guess if the big cheese has us here, it would probably mean that they think he might have.
Any classified documents would definitely paint a bad stain on his record.
Yeah.
I worked private security for a long time, and I can tell you, rules get bent. It doesn't necessarily mean the person's bent. It happens. You know, I took something home to work on it there. You're not really supposed to. Sometimes you did. Doesn't mean he's a bad dude. Might mean he fucked up.
That's a good way of looking at it. I like the way you think. You're just interesting.
Thanks.
Okay, so will you three go in the same car, separate vehicles?
I'm riding with him.
Pamela?
I think we would all go together since we have to basically come back here with our goods. So yeah.
Yeah, sure. And
I'm probably driving a truck, but it'll be like a big truck, like an F-350.
Nice.
So there's a back seat.
I don't like to show it, but I definitely feel safer riding with you.
Before we do this, what is everyone? Can you describe to me what you're wearing right now, like your clothing?
Is there a dress code for Delta Green?
Yes, they do expect you to wear like professional uniforms.
Okay, I'll be in a.
Think kind of like Men in Black kind of attire.
Yeah, I'll be like in a sport coat, and button shirt, but no tie.
Maybe like a dark gray pantsuit. Yeah.
Okay.
And sensible shoes.
Yeah, I think like business pants or like a suit pants and like a short, nice blouse. Or not blouse. What are they? They're like a vest almost. Not a blouse. Like a vest over a tie and a shirt.
Okay. So do you guys go straight to the apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
So-
it wouldn't be bad to stop for a burger, but I guess
Say roll up to a Burger King.
you should probably.
You do only have 48 hours. So.
Yeah, that's true. This could take. We don't know how long it's going to take.
Yeah.
We can hit a drive-through on the way if you're hungry.
I'll be okay. I probably couldn't keep it down right now anyway.
Get it on the way back. Might be better. Just
Yeah, I never eat when I'm working. I forget to. It distracts me from what I'm doing.
All right. So you guys arrived at the apartment building. It's like a 1960s apartment building. Very kind of like not like run down, but it's not the best. Blocky, draped. You guys go to the fourth floor, I assume, with the keys. And before you open the door, I want like a listen. Does anyone have? I don't see listen.
I was actually going to suggest that we knock, just to make sure.
yeah, maybe just alertness. That's listed there.
Yeah, alertness. Sorry, there's a little different from Call of Cthulhu. Instead of listen, it's alertness. I think that's also your
Spot hidden, yeah.
This is like
Yeah.
Cyberpunk Red level of skills,
Yeah.
but they're all different than Cyberpunk Red. So
So roll me alertness.
That's failed.
I'm not going to hear Jack unless they really roll. No, I am as I'm walking down the hall, kind of standing back there. Someone's music's like thumping through the walls. Voonga, voonga, voonga.
yeah, there's probably like some couple arguing at the end of the hall too.
Bunch of deaf guys.
You guys get to the door, but right before you're about to open the door, you hear like a older voice come around behind you, and it's coming from this old woman, and she says, Oh, are you from the FBI?
Are we supposed to say yes to that?
No.
So at a game.
No, we're
Yeah, like what's standard procedure?
So at a game, no one should know what you guys are doing.
yeah, we're
Like, you're not supposed to raise interest.
But
to
are we
people.
supposed to like lie and say we're with some other agency?
Yes.
Or are we supposed to just
Yeah,
okay?
like
Just business associates. Yeah.
no, we're I'm sorry, we're actually just traveling.
Did something happen to Mr. Ballman?
No, I don't know.
I live right next to him. I haven't heard from him in weeks.
That's weird.
That's a little weird. Do you want to show us which door is his?
It's the one you're standing right in front.
Oh,
So,
all right.
and then she starts looking at you guys. And do you wear like a badge when you're on duty or anything?
I mean, there's no such thing as a Delta Green badge, and
No,
I'm
no.
retired from my other profession, so no.
So you don't
Yeah.
wear it as out of habit or anything?
No.
Okay, but she still looks at you three and she says, "It's like, I always knew something was up with that Ballman. I always knew he was doing some weird shit. But like, what happened to him? What happened to him?"
We literally just got here. We don't know.
What do you mean? We're outside like you.
Yeah, but
Let's find out.
Wait. I think you might be like, when was the last time you saw him? I don't know if you're.
oh, this was like, I want to say at least a month ago, I think.
Oh no, we were just here a couple weeks ago and we saw him. So maybe you just
I
missed
don't
him.
remember seeing you.
What?
I.
Do you see? I hear watching. Go ahead.
Yeah, like
I'm sorry. I'm going to like go. It's like suddenly go. Oh God, this crazy headache I've had, and turn to her and it's like, do you happen to have any aspirin in your apartment I could beg you for?
That's not where you were going to, though. That's good.
if you want, let's see. Again, the skills are a little different. You could try a charisma check.
Charisma check.
So you have to. So your charisma is a 75.
Okay, because there is a persuade. I don't know if that would apply or not.
What's your persuade? Well, either one you
It's
want-
only 40. Yeah,
either one you want to do. Either
Better
one.
than me.
I think charisma might be more suited. Persuade would be like, hey, could you, take me into your apartment and give me some aspirin? I'm like, oh. Oh, good Lord, I need to put that dice away.
Oh, no.
My charisma check definitely failed.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 95.
Okay. So this is another thing I have to remind you guys what's different between this and Call of Cthulhu. In Call of Cthulhu, there's hard success and extreme success, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with hard failure. Well, just failure. But in Delta Green, there's none of that. There's only succeed and fail, but there's also critical failure and critical success if you roll doubles.
Okay.
So say if you have a 50 and you roll like a 44, that's a critical success. But if you roll a 66, that's a critical failure.
Interesting.
Same thing if you roll 100 or 1, it's the same thing. So let me know whenever you roll a double. Okay? But she kind of scoffs at you and say, people are always asking me for shit. I knew you guys would be no different. Now let me into his apartment. I want to see what's been going on here.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm Mr. Ballman's neighbor. She's known me for she says Mrs. Djokovic.
Mrs. Djokovic, if you insist on trying to break into this man's apartment, we're going to call the police.
So you are from the police?
No, I said we're going to call the police.
If we were the police, we would just arrest you if you try to break in.
You sat here and told us that you spy on this man, and now you're trying to get us to illegally let you have access to his apartment. I think you'd better go home.
I just. Are you trying to intimidate?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Is there intimidate stat?
Let's see. Maybe it's some kind of like connection or something.
I would say it's either probably a charisma again, or
Disguise, dodge, drive.
we got.
Wow, there's so many.
Counting art first. I don't see anything. I don't think. Oh, persuade maybe.
Persuade, yeah.
That's a bad one for me. It's not the worst.
You can also try using your charisma stat.
What is my career?
Sorry, I had myself muted. I'm like, persuade. And I'm like, wait, you're not listening to me.
Oh, no, sorry.
I'm sitting here muted. Yeah, persuade or charisma, just like I tried. But
Yeah, I will do persuade. It's the same as charisma, which is 40.
You could also, we could also flavor this too that you're trying to like look big in front of her. So you can use your strength stat if it's better.
Oh, let me see my strength. It is better.
Okay.
I will do that. 5.
Awesome.
5 against 65.
Woo! Okay,
awesome, man.
that's really good. She kind of like as soon as you like raise her voice to her a little bit, she kind of gets a little timid, and she says, well, "No, Sonny, I'm just worried about Mr. Ballman. I haven't seen him in weeks, and I'm just we always have dinner together, and I just want to know that he's okay."
Well, I don't think it's any of your business right now. If he's not okay, I'm sure someone will let you know in the future. Please go home.
Can you at least call me and make sure?
We'll come by and let you know if we find anything out.
I'll still go with her. I'm going to stick to that I need some aspirin story.
Okay, and she says after what he did, he's like, "Okay, follow me, honey. I'll give you some aspirin."
I feel so bad.
And so you two are the first to enter the apartment.
Yeah.
Who's going in first?
God, you were scary.
See what? Fuck. I'm gonna open the door.
All right, so you go in first.
Yeah.
As soon as you go in,
Oh, that's right. We have a key. I don't have to kick it.
Yeah. He gave you a key. So as soon as you go in, what you see, this apartment is flooded with folders and paperwork. Boxes and boxes and boxes all over the place.
Goody.
Papers all over the walls with lines all over the place, and like typical detective stuff.
Wonderful.
And the kitchen is a mess. There's just uneaten food there, and like plates not washed. The restroom is open with maybe the water is running just a little bit in the restroom. You hear like bloop bloop bloop, and there's just boxes everywhere, and you can tell right away that you're gonna have to go through a lot of shit right now.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we just set it all on fire and walk away.
This place isn't that bad.
I'm going to. So, side note, I want to just for funsies make a note that I opened the door outside with like my shirt or with my vest, so not to leave any fingerprints.
gotcha.
Where do we start? Is there a computer?
There's a computer.
I guess that's where I start.
Are there boxes of like paper files anywhere?
Yeah, boxes of paper files.
where I
Actually,
Mountains of them.
if you want, you can do me a search. There is a search skill,
I will do that.
and
I would imagine we've got like latex gloves or something.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
we should-
like standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe once Palmer gets there, she starts using like a black light or something. Well, I don't know.
I have failed my search,
Okay.
but I am just looking through the file boxes to see if anything looks like Delta Green property.
Yeah. You're not under stress. This is the failure is mostly determining how long this is going to take you.
Okay.
So, what's your computer check?
Oh, computer science. Have to be 80. Oh shit. What's one? What is it when it's 1 and 00? Is that 100?
Mhm.
So I.
No, the one.
No,
No,
that's
it's
one.
one.
All
That's
zeros
a
is
one.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I critically succeed.
So you not only do you succeed, it's an ultimate success.
Wow, this guy
Okay.
has a really weak computer.
Okay, so you were able to hack through his password like nothing, which is honestly kind of astounding now that you think about it, because he's supposed to be like a legendary agent. Why wouldn't he have a more encrypted computer?
Okay, so it's not because I'm good, it's because he's terrible.
Not terrible, but you're able to break through it with relative ease.
Well, if I can do it, anyone could.
Yeah. So you go in there. I'm about to say what you find, but first, Pamela, do you want to enter in now or?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, they I would think they would have locked the door behind them so no one could just sneak in. So you hear this soft knock at the door. Maybe we've got like a coded knock, like dunk 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 dunk.
Yeah, I'll let you in.
Okay, so yeah, I'll pop in there, reach into my kit and pull out the black light detector thingamajig and give a quick search around.
All right, and it's up to you what kind of search you want to try. Anthropology. What exactly is anthropology again? I forgot.
That study of human cultures.
Of human cultures,
He
yeah.
does have a lot of photos all over the room, so if you want to do that, you could argue that. I would also accept a search if you want to do a search.
Yeah, I'll do a search. It's not great. Have a 40% in that.
Again, you guys aren't being threatened or anything, so you're searching, but this determine how good is your search, basically.
There's a 6.
Ooh, okay. That's still pretty good. All right, first let me... So...
Maybe through my,
No,
studies of like cultural anthropology and like a little bit about modern culture and stuff too, and analyzing people's behaviors gives me maybe a little insight on where he might have stuck some things in this massive mess.
Okay. So, first, Alden. Actually, as you're going through this computer, you find a lot of information on a lot of different cases he had in the past.
God, he's got a lot here.
Like, there was cases where he went to this lake and there was some weird, like, creature that was in the lake. There's evidence of him going to a cult, similar to the cult that you interacted with, by the way, but a different kind of artifact. And there's, like, evidence of some kind of a paranormal activity, like videos of tables moving around on their own and stuff like that. So
he's definitely got these files.
yeah, he's definitely got these files.
I'd probably spend, because he didn't want, Mr. Lake didn't want any of these files back. He just wants us to get rid of them.
Yeah, he said get rid of the files, make sure they're all destroyed or whatever.
Okay, so I definitely read and watch way more than I probably need to just get rid of things. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
But you do come across one file particularly, and it's about it's kind of a sentimental thing. It's you see his wife, and she's you see Clive Bowman's wife, and she's in the hospital, and you see a report on her cancer, and you see pictures of him at the hospital taking care of her, trying to be there for her. And then you see some other files of her and the funeral. And Mia,
having dealt with some of that myself, I definitely understand that moment.
And Pamela, with your success, you find tons of files, tons of papers all over the place from previous cases. But the stuff that really stands out to you is cases that revolve around like rituals and sacrifices and trying to contact the dead. There's a lot of stuff about contacting the dead that you find.
Yeah, this is all very fascinating.
Go on.
It's just in my studies of the occult, since like learning about these things, I know people have been trying to communicate with the dead for a long time, but apparently there's been some success with some of these files.
It never ends well.
And for McMurty, even though you failed, you're still in there, so you're still searching. You do find a box of VHS tapes.
We got a porn collection.
What? He doesn't seem like that kind of guy.
And there is a VCR in the room, if you want to look at them.
Doesn't seem like that kind of guy. What the hell are you talking about? Let's see what's on this.
He really cared about his wife, apparently.
Okay, so
maybe it's hers.
So when you put this tape in, you see footage, like a shaky cam footage of what looks like to be a cabin. And a guy, like, you don't know who's holding the camera, but he's like doing this with the camera. And late at night, he has like the light on the camera, and he kind of goes to the door, and you see a big altar, like a deer head on top of an altar, and like a deer face, and there's like blood everywhere. There's symbols on the floor. And you see a huge gem in the middle, and the guy is like trying to. He starts saying these weird incantations, and all of a sudden the feed starts to get all crazy and starts to like go off, and that's when that one ends.
Okay, maybe it's not porn. Check the next one. I'll just go through them.
And again, you see more with just more and more tapes of this cabin, and you see more tapes of Ballman hanging out with his wife and going all the time. And you see them traveling together, going back and forth to the cabin a lot, and after maybe an hour or so of looking through all these tapes, you do notice, actually, let me get a notice from everybody. Awareness.
That's a success for me.
Not for me. I am definitely not the most alert person.
I think it's a failure. Sorry, I was trying to look something up. Yeah, failed.
So this is what you see, McMurty. You see him. You see another videotape of him locking like a box in the cabin, and it's like a pretty huge box, and he's locking it up, securing it in a secret location in there, and he's always like making sure everything's set, and then off the corner of your eyes, you do see some keys hanging off the side of the room, and they look to be the same keys he had in the video. So,
were there any clues about where this cabin is?
Yes, with more searching and probably what his amazing computer search, you do find an address to the cabin.
I was gonna say if I need a roll, I'll do it. But
no, with that amazing computer search you did, you obviously find.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Just to that cabin.
Man, it's like he wanted us to find it. That, or he's just terrible at covering his tracks. I don't think he's a traitor. I think he.
You think he's just bad at this?
I mean, he was a legend, but maybe just a legend in the field and not so much with the back end.
Sometimes guys think they'll take care of it later, and then later never comes.
You said he was doing a ritual himself, right? And I found these notes on like communicating with the dead.
Yeah, he was. I've got the keys to the cabin here.
Oh,
maybe he's not to stretch it too far. But maybe he's trying to reach out, communicate with his wife who's passed on.
Does that seem to resonate with anything I found on the computer? Any of the clips and stuff?
Yes.
Like the cult or anything? Like connecting to the type of...
Do you have a cult?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, roll me a cult check.
It's not great, but I have it. No, I failed.
No. It does seem familiar to you what Pamela is saying, but right now you can't really make it out. But you do think what she's saying makes sense.
Well, I can't really connect it to any of this evidence here in the computer, but it does sound like he really cared for his wife, and he was really torn up about it, just from the photos and things I found.
So you think this guy knew about speaking with the dead from something he worked on with Delta Green?
Yeah, I couldn't... yeah.
And then went out to some cabin to try and do it.
Just a speculation on my part. But...
That's right.
Well, it seems to fit the facts, but
we shouldn't jump to any conclusions. You're right.
Exactly. Well, we should probably head out to that cabin and see what's there. Was there any sign? Oh, sorry.
Keep going.
Was there any sign of the crystal from the video in the apartment?
No.
That's where we got to go then, because it's probably there.
Well, we've got 48 hours, but we've still got to get this apartment cleared out.
Yes,
in case some neighbors come snooping around.
We got to take the tapes, the files, and the computer files.
I'm just deleting the computer files, unless we just want to wipe the whole thing.
I don't know much about computers, but is there any way you can take them out and we could just bring it back to the base?
Yeah,
back to the
that
headquarters.
was sort of not the orders. We might need him though, so that's a good idea, at least for now.
Yeah, what Steve would say is, can you just pull the hard drive instead of deleting everything?
Well, I don't want to take his photos, his personal stuff. So I'm gonna just, I pull out my personal laptop or my work laptop, I guess, and
Copy stuff.
hook it up and copy over the stuff we need.
But that's, yeah.
Can you do me an intelligence save?
Intelligence save. Is that I have to roll underneath my intelligence?
Yeah, so whatever the percentage is, you have to roll under that.
34, which is good because it's 85. So
Okay.
I'm
So
considered brilliant.
So this is obvious to you, but you know if they do catch you holding on to this evidence, it's not going to be good.
So our instructions are to destroy evidence, not recover it?
They were, yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. The instructions.
I thought it was just clean the apartment.
So I can read over it again if you want.
No, I remember the order, but I feel like this is still relevant to finding the rest of the evidence, so it's things we might still need.
Yeah, and you did
I'm not
put it on
keeping-
your work computer.
Yes.
Yeah.
The laptop I designated as my work computer.
Yeah, because he says remove any evidence of Delta Green activities and make sure everything is clean by then.
Right, that doesn't say destroy evidence. It says remove evidence
I know, but
from
again-
the apartment.
Again, but they don't want you to hold it to yourself.
No, we weren't going to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, yeah.
We
No,
were
we're
going to
just-
bring it to them.
We're using it to. We're also using this evidence to continue to find more evidence.
Yeah, I mean, if this is files on Delta Green activities,
Okay.
Delta Green should have them.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were taking it for your own behalf.
No. This
okay.
is literally just so we have it for later for the next step.
That's fine. So
Yeah, we're gonna need a truck to get this stuff out of here.
So I'm gonna calculate how long it's gonna take you guys to do a full cleanup of this apartment.
Okay.
Ooh. So there's a lot of shit in here. So it's gonna take 12 hours to do a complete sweep of this apartment.
How many hours has it already been?
I would say from when he gave you the briefing and then you left, I would say maybe an hour or two has passed.
Well, we also since then have searched the apartment and found all this stuff.
Oh, this is part of that.
Okay.
This is part of that. So including that, it's gonna be 12 hours. So by the time you guys have finished everything, it's gonna be almost 2 a.m.
Okay.
I kind of want to raid his refrigerator because I'm hungry. We didn't stop for lunch, so
I think we can safely eat his stuff if it's not spoiled.
This kitchen seemed really gross. I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, do me a search on the kitchen.
oh my gosh.
I mean, we're kind of just helping out the family
yeah.
at that point.
Yeah, that's a fail. That's a fail.
you
By quite a bit, actually.
You do find some cans of like canned food, canned beans, and stuff like that. You know.
I could just go out real quick and get something and come back if you guys want to just leave an order with it.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna write out some order, like steak and eggs or something.
By the way,
Is it
Matt,
like a
I did put a picture
Parkinson's.
in the Discord of what you saw on the computer.
Oh,
That was from one of his cases.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
gonna show that.
Going for steak and eggs, maybe get some like a meal from a Perkins or a Denny's or something like that.
Yeah. It's like the Loch Ness Monster, but it's in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
All right, so
That's what I use to determine roughly what the cabin might be. Is the San Francisco thing
sorry, say that again.
the photo or is never mind. The address for the cabin is in Massachusetts. Still.
Yes.
Okay, great.
It's outside the city.
Got it.
So now I ask you.
Wait, I'm sorry. What year did you say we were set in?
2003.
This photo says 2008 on it.
Oh well, that's a mystery.
Act like it doesn't. It says 1998.
That's a mystery, isn't
Misprogrammed camera.
Yeah.
That or everything is intentional.
Yeah. But anyway, so what do you guys after it again? It takes about 12 hours to do a full cleanup of this place and get all the files out and everything. Do you want to? I assume you want to go to the cabin.
Yeah.
But do you want to go there now or sleep and then go in the morning or what?
If we have 48 hours in a potential breach that we need to deal with, I don't think we have time to sleep.
Yeah.
Is there going to be any mechanical penalty for us not sleeping?
There is going to be, yeah, like for Pamela, if she doesn't get proper sleep, it's going to hurt her. So
I mean,
you will be taking penalties if
What
you
about-
don't sleep.
How long a drive is it? Can we take turns sleeping in the car just for a little bit?
outside the city, so probably not more than
It's
an hour.
It's a few hours away.
Few
so
hours away, okay.
2 hours. at
We
least.
could maybe each get a 20-minute nap.
This is up to you guys. You don't have,
Then 20 minutes is not mechanically significant.
again. You've been working for like 12 hours now. So
And if we sleep another 8, then
you don't have to sleep the full 8. You can do 6.
okay.
whatever.
I don't really need. I'm used to staying up overnight and programming all night, so I'm okay.
It's totally up to you.
But
I'm just saying it might hinder you a little bit if you're exhausted.
I think we have to sleep.
okay.
These games are dangerous enough.
Yeah, a short rest would be good.
All right, yeah, let's.
How many hours?
Whatever the minimum is to be rested enough for no mechanical penalties.
Well, I say
6 hours.
I say 6.
Are we just sleeping in your truck?
Sure, we can do that.
You can also rent a hotel. You know.
I would spring for a hotel for the group, and later I'll put it on my reimbursement invoice.
Just invoice it, yeah.
Is this all good with you, Pamela?
Yeah, totally. It's fine.
All right.
All right. Do you guys want to discuss anything at the hotel before we move on?
I don't know if there's any.
Do either of you have any idea what that crystal might have been?
I could speculate with my knowledge of the occult. Maybe I can come up with something.
I mean, I do have chemistry and physics, so maybe I can do a roll on one of those to see if the way they were using it, because it was a video, right?
Mm-hmm.
If what
Yeah.
was happening was somehow related. It's probably not a chemical reaction.
Yeah, I don't think that would help.
Okay.
He has a VHS tape of thing. Pamela, if you want, you could roll occult on that.
Ooh, can I roll a call on the VHS?
I think it's been enough
That's
time.
close.
Yeah, go ahead.
71 versus my 80, so that is a success.
Well, originally I rolled a cult on the computer file.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So this is new.
Yeah, this is new.
But not a great success.
I have a little bit of a cold, but I'm not gonna bother rolling.
I almost thought I crit failed, but it's 69 and not 66.
Out of
No, I failed.
okay.
Okay.
Again, it's tough for you to get a hold of this. Maybe this is actually awakening some PTSD in you right now.
I think it would. I mean,
yeah.
the videos are very traumatic for me, and I'm like, I can barely even watch them. Honestly, yeah. I think after I look over the videos, I kind of just curl up under a blanket somewhere in the corner or nearby the bed. Not like shaking or anything, but just like hiding.
Pamela, you did succeed. So again, from your experience with the artifact that you had encountered in the past, you do see some similarities to this. But again, it's mostly from the files that indicated about speaking to the dead. There are some things in there in the files that you could translate, or you could figure out about reincarnation. The word reincarnation kind of pops up to you.
Okay.
So
Yeah, as I delve deeper into the files, like maybe when we're riding out there, I'm like flipping through them, get to the hotel, read through some stuff. Like, well, this is very unusual. Oh, God, he may even be trying to resurrect his wife. He's got a lot of files here, and this one's heavily highlighted. And
Well, here's how I see our responsibility. Obviously, he did not successfully resurrect his wife. Otherwise, we would have heard about that, I hope. But also, obviously, he has some sort of occult crystal in his possession in the video, and it's not in his apartment. So whether he succeeded or not, we need to track down that item.
In the cabin, most likely.
Yes.
I couldn't finish watching the videos. Was there anyone else in any of the videos, or was it just him?
It was just him, right?
It was.
In the early videos, his wife was with him.
It was. From what you can tell, it was just him. There are some videos of a person holding the camera, so you can't tell who's holding it.
Interesting.
So that might be
I
someone
will
else.
relay that.
We will have to figure out who that is, because that's another loose end.
Yeah. Excuse me.
All right, and I assume with that, you guys turn in for the night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Pamela, you will have to roll me a sand to see if you sleep, because of her disorder, she does have trouble sleeping.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a cool one.
Sandy. Okay, I've got a current score of 48 out of a potential 89. So yeah, I've been not sleeping well at all lately. Oh God, that's awful. 92.
Yeah. Unfortunately, again, all this seems super familiar, this case, to what you went through in the past. So you barely get any sleep.
Yeah.
And actually, give me a sand for you too, because this is similar to your past too.
What,
A sanity check.
that's what am I rolling against?
It is. Where on the page was it, Mia?
There's sandy points.
Yeah, you roll under the amount of points you have.
All right.
You have that statistical data. It's like third or fourth
I have a
down.
maximum and I have a current, so I'm rolling under the current.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool. You know what, sanity? I feel like it's going to be this dice. 3.
Wow.
Literally just 003.
All right. So maybe you've had meditations in the past to help you get.
I think
through
I
this?
just feel comfortable around him.
Yeah.
I
That
think
could
he's
be
making me
yeah.
feel safer.
Mhm. And you're just like, it's okay. He's here. I have protection. I'm not going to be taken away again like in the past.
Yeah, because it was the Delta agents that pulled me out of that situation. So like, I just feel safer. But I am still wrapped up in a blanket.
In the middle of the night, I wake up with a new question. Were there any voices on the video? You said we could see him in the video when someone else.
How
was
much
holding
time
the
do you
camera.
want to take?
I would just no. I don't want to take any additional time. I just want to wake up and think about whether I heard other voices on the video.
Okay. I would have to say, give me a history.
Okay. That's gonna be bad. Yeah, 32 against 10. So no.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you wake up in the night and you start thinking about the voices in the videos, but you're like, you know what, maybe I should get my sleep first before I look at it again.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I'm not used to playing around this time. What time do you want to take our break?
Halfway through will be in about 15 minutes. So
Okay,
if you want to break early, because this is like where our characters are breaking, we could do that, or we can keep going.
We can go a little bit more. We'll break when you guys get to the cabin.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Okay.
So, again, so you three get up. Unfortunately, Pamela did not get much sleep, but it was better than nothing. And
Hey,
go ahead.
I say you wake up to me like brewing the complimentary coffee in the room.
Oh, thank God.
It's one of the noisy ass coffee makers that wakes us up. Ugh. I'm up.
Okay, and then you three can drive to the cabin. It's going to take a couple hours, so if you want to discuss anything or review anything before you get there, let me know.
I feel like I'd ride shotgun with you, but
Is there a VCR in the room that we're in?
there must have been because we were watching the VHS tapes.
No, we were watching the VHS tapes originally at his apartment. Now we're in a hotel.
It's 2003. I think there would be a VCR in the room. Actually, roll me a luck.
usually, like-
roll me a luck.
Wasn't it? No, 2003.
It may have had a combo player.
Yeah, or like the TV had a built-in VCR. Like the, or is that
Yeah.
that's probably like 90s.
Where's the luck on
So
here?
that's another thing that's different, Steve.
Yeah.
There's no luck spending in this game.
Sure.
All there is a luck score of 50. So it's
Oh, so it's 50 for everyone?
50 for everyone.
That's why it's not on the
So
sheet.
it's a coin flip.
Lost it.
Dang.
No VCR.
Yeah.
Oh well. The voices thing was.
I thought we were watching it in there, which is why I wrapped up in a blanket.
No, we're. I guess we got to go. There's nothing to watch the tapes.
Yeah.
Okay, so around what time is it right now? I just want to make sure I know exactly what time it is before you guys head out.
Early, because
we start
Pamela doesn't sleep, and McMurtry's an old man, and they all wake up early.
So I assume you guys finished around 2 a.m.
I'm not.
And then so 3, 4, 5, 6,
we
7.
did say 6 hours, so it would be 8 a.m. Yeah.
So it'd be 8 a.m. And it's gonna take another 2 hours to get there. So it's gonna be 9, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
I
haven't slept past 5:30 in years, so I must have been tired.
I'm in the passenger or the I'm in shotgun, like double holding my coffee and like milking it because I'm still waking up.
We were up pretty late. Can I try and like snooze in the back of this truck?
Oh sure.
In the back seat of this extended cab.
Roll me
Yeah,
another
trying.
roll me another sanity.
Oh, God, terrible. 29. That's okay.
At some point, I see her in the mirror, and I'm just like,
Yeah, you fall asleep in the back. Maybe it's the humming of the truck that eases your stress, but you finally fall asleep for the couple hours.
While we're driving,
my-
I do talk to you quietly. Oh, so do we have weapons just in case? Did we bring any arms? Like I don't know. I don't think we'll have to fight him, but what if we have to fight like the cameraman?
I got a revolver.
Okay. That should be good.
I do have a submachine gun in the back
Oh,
if we need it. I don't know why we would.
I don't shoot, but it's just good to know that you have that.
Yeah, if you don't shoot, maybe it's best not to give you one.
No, I'm actually better with my fighting. I took a lot of kung fu.
You took kung fu.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
let's hope we get into a fight with Bruce Lee then.
Yeah, totally on a whim. Yeah, I wouldn't affect ghosts very much, but
Yeah, all right.
Oh, by the way, a slight character moment. Out of nowhere, you start receiving a phone call from your daughter, Kira.
shoot. I have to take this, I guess. Sweetie, hey. What do you...
She says, Daddy, I had trouble sleeping last night. Are you okay? I thought I had a nightmare that someone took you or something.
No, I'm fine. I'm actually with really good friends right now. We're helping my neighbor deal with her surgery. So
Can you come and see me? I just really want to see you.
tomorrow I can be by there tomorrow. I'll spend all day tomorrow with you.
It can't be today.
No, I can't guarantee that. Guarantee means that I can't be there. I can't promise that I'll be there today.
Okay, but just please come. Just please come see me as soon as you can.
Okay. All right. Well, tell Erica I says hi, and you listen to her. Okay. Stay safe.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Sorry.
You got a kid, Kurtz? Didn't take you for the child rearing type.
Well, I had a partner a while ago, and it wasn't planned, but we decided to keep the child, and now I have a daughter.
All right then.
I missed a lot of her younger years. I guess she's still pretty young, but yeah.
Not me. No kids from old McMurty.
My choice?
I don't want to talk about it.
Your phone does start buzzing.
Yellow.
It's your younger brother. What's your brother's name?
Bob.
Bob.
No, Bobby.
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 Hates it when they call him Bob.
And your first name? Sorry, your first name is McMurty.
My first name is Sean, but
Sean.
nobody calls me that. My brother probably calls me Sean.
Yeah. And he's like, Sean, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Bobby?
Hey, I was thinking about going fishing today. You want to come?
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, I'm out of town.
Oh, really? I thought you would be in town right now.
Well, I normally would be, but something came up with some friends of mine. I had to go help them with something.
All right, but I guess I can hold off until tomorrow if
I'm back tomorrow, I'll let you know. That sounds good.
All right, you always had such a great cast, and I just really want to. I want you to teach me how to cast like you do.
Hey, man, is something up?
I was just thinking about you. I mean, I did. Well, now that you mention it, I did kind of had a weird dream about you last night.
Okay.
Yeah. I it's kind of hard to remember, but I thought you were like still with the government or something, and you were like in a cage, like you were in prison.
Nope. I'm in my truck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nightmares, whatever. So, I just thought about you. I just want to make sure you're all right.
Well, I'm all right. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow if I'm around. I'll give you a call, let you know later today.
All right, Sean. You're the best.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. That's fucking weird.
Who was that?
My brother.
Oh, does he not normally call?
He calls me all the time. He doesn't normally talk like that.
That's weird.
All right, and with that, Mia, your phone does go off, but I think you sleep through it, honestly, unless you.
Yeah, it just sort of.
Yeah.
Probably just like in my handbag,
If you have that much insomnia, you probably had your phone on mute for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and with that, we'll cut to the cabin. Do we have a little small truck?
Oh, we can dig it out.
At this, we'll cut to our break. And
all right.
We'll continue Delta Green in 10 minutes.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We will see you in 10.
Right.
And we're... Hold on. It's all
Holding
different. All right. You're on.
Okay, welcome back to ArchoniaFest 2024.
Let's go.
Woo!
Second part of Delta Green,
Delta Green.
Call of Cthulhu.
Let's get Delta.
Before we took our break, the three agents got a report of a previous agent who has been recently deceased in some way. It's classified; they don't know, but they got a mission to go to his place and just take care of any Delta Green evidence and remove it and make sure it's all clean. But while there, they did find a lot of videos and computer files and regular files talking about some weird activity at a cabin that seems to be owned by Clive Bowman. And after a night of restless sleep from a few of them, they decided to go to this cabin and investigate. So now I will leave it to you two. You find yourself outside this cabin. I do want to mention on the way up, you did see on the way up into the because you went up into like the mountains to get here. You did see some people in the area doing like hunting and stuff like that. So, but nothing.
Hunting season.
Yeah, it's hunting season. So, and yeah, so now you're here.
Well, we're here.
I see. It's quaint. Looks like it's not very well kept.
What's with the giant storage unit?
That is a definite object out of place.
It is not a storage unit. It's actually a huge septic tank.
Oh, okay.
That was a little joke. Would you close the door there? It's
Oh, yeah,
it's a
see.
little bit open.
Yeah, I suppose you'd store something in a septic tank, right? It's still storage.
Ew, storage.
Yeah, that was my joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys get it. It's not worth explaining. You gotta explain them. They're not good.
Sorry, I have a habit of explaining everything, including my own jokes and
Oh.
other people's jokes. And sorry,
Anyway, which one's me?
the front one, that one, driver's side.
Let's go over there.
I'm just a heads up. I'm watching the Twitch feed and it's not doing anything yet. It must be super far behind.
All right. You know, I know why. It's because I've been using the breaks to do something that is intensive on the streaming computer. We're on?
It just popped up. Yeah.
Is it like when we started, or is it like close to live?
We are frozen though. It's very
frozen.
choppy.
All right, let's give it a
YouTube looks. Let me check YouTube. Yeah, YouTube looks all right. It just
yeah.
looks like
Well, let's just keep
Twitch
going.
is funky.
The YouTube is actually the more important one because that one's going to stay there permanently.
Yeah. But
Okay, then it's YouTube looks great.
Right. Then let's continue.
all right. Thanks for telling us, Mia.
Yeah. Thanks for checking.
But yeah, you three find yourself in front of this cabin, like the ones you saw in like what McMurty saw in the VHS tapes. And now, where did you go?
I just walked closer to the cabin.
Okay, so
I'm approaching it.
as you go up, you see it's the same cabin you saw in the VHS tape, except now it's daytime.
Do you want to take your
It's-
machine gun?
I don't want to take my machine gun, but I guess I'd rather have it and not need it. You know.
What if it's full of cultists?
Yeah, I'll bring the gun.
Like I don't even want to approach until I know it's like safe.
And again, so as you walk up, you do feel this place a little bit of peacefulness. There's almost very little air going on right now, very little wind, and the cabin's very not really kept. It's very like, I wouldn't say run down, but it looks very old, and the wood is kind of looks moldy from the outside. It's hard to see through the windows. There is like a window in front, but it's very hard to see through. Like the actual window itself is super like dirty, and it's hard to see inside. And there's a door in front, and yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to find a combination of lighting that makes the miniatures easier to see.
Pamela, are you gonna walk up with him?
Yeah, let me know.
I'd stay close to McMurty.
I am falling way behind, but like cautious.
Okay, so the white jacket is Pamela, and the one-legged Dean is Kurtz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arden.
Okay, let me know the. Sorry, let me know the marching order again.
I'm in front, Pamela behind me, Arden last.
All right, you two in front. Roll me awareness.
Sir.
It was you two.
No, it's Pamela and.
Oh no, okay, they're in front. Never mind. So you're in back.
47, so that's a success for me.
Okay.
Really, this is funny. I need to roll for alertness. You said correct?
Yes.
You need to roll a 20. My dice rolled a 20, and then the following dice bumped it and rolled it into the 80 position.
Oh.
And the one that bumped it is a 0, so it would have been 20.
Dang.
But it's an 80.
Yeah, unfortunately, so you don't notice this because you're still a little groggy from your 2-hour nap. But McMurty, as you're walking up towards the front, you are feeling some vibrations coming from the cabin, like little like. It's strange. It kind of comes in waves.
Is it in the air or in the ground?
In the ground. So it's like comes to you and then like it feels like a wave.
I will stop Pamela with a hand and point that out. You feel that in the ground?
I'm way behind you, and
Oh.
I stop and back up.
Like I right now I just feel like I'm buzzing all over. I'm so tired.
So if I point it out to her, can she also detect it?
She does not detect it.
Even with me saying it. Okay.
What do you see?
I don't see anything. I feel vibrations in the ground. It's my shoes. They're old and worn out. I can feel things with the bottoms of my feet. Then maybe you can't if you got new shoes.
I'm gonna, even though I guess I'm a bit farther away, but I'm gonna still bend down and just put my hand on the ground.
Give me awareness.
5. I have gotten double zeros like 3 times.
Wow. yeah. This is your game.
Yeah, dude, that's insane.
Wow.
Wait, that's alertness, right? That's
Alertness,
to be
yeah.
20.
So yeah, you put your hand down on the grass. If the grass is moist, kind of from the morning dew,
Morning dew, yeah.
and what?
Just checking.
But again, for a second you don't feel anything, but then you start to feel the same waves.
I think
They're
I
coming
feel
from
it too.
like it feels like it's radiating from the cabin.
It's like a
Yeah.
definitely mechanical, or maybe not mechanical, but it's rhythmic, so it's generated.
Probably right. Well, I'm gonna do whatever people do to make sure their gun is ready, and then I'm gonna go up to the cabin.
I'm sorry. Just tell me, which gun do you have at the ready?
I have my revolver on my hip, and I have the submachine gun in my hands.
Oh, so you have the machine gun ready. Okay.
Yeah. He convinced me to go back for it.
Okay, so So you enter it first. I assume.
Is that the door? Is the door here or is it around the side?
Sorry, the door's supposed to be there, but there's no door in this thing. So, yeah.
There is a door on this thing.
Okay, sorry, missed it. But I'm gonna lift it up anyway as soon as he gets in.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Do you see anything?
you
I see a door.
I assume you use
Oh my God, sorry.
apartment, right?
Bless you.
Bless you. I will try the apartment key.
Okay.
Does it work here?
No. Remember there was a bundle of keys?
Oh, that's right. The bundle of keys. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll use those.
There were like three keys on that bundle, just to let you know. So there's a gold, there's a silver, and there's a bronze.
Generally, you can tell by looking at a key, like a house key looks different than like a padlock key, and a padlock key looks different than like a storage unit key. Like, is there one of them that looks like it's for a house door more than the others, or do they all look like that?
The bronze key.
I will use that
Yeah.
one.
So you open it and reveal.
Well,
So
there's a weird fucking altar.
as soon as you come inside, again, I don't have everything displayed here, but you see a huge altar in the middle of this cabin. It has this weird deer bone face with these big antlers over it, with a bunch of makeshift crowns hanging from the antlers.
Oh, man. Looks like the death goddess is
and again, there's like all kinds of occult-like symbols all over the cabin, on the floor, on the walls, on the ceiling, and one big one right in the middle where the altar is, and right on the altar there's a little plate, and there seems to be something on that plate.
Immediately, I feel like as soon as I see what's in there, I might have like to.
Yeah, roll me a sanity.
Yeah.
Roll me a sanity, and actually, all three of you roll me a sanity.
No.
Oh, I just barely failed. Oh man,
I didn't. I failed by a lot.
I got 61 out of 60.
Did anybody?
I failed.
Did anybody roll doubles?
See, double mine would be like 96, but I rolled an 85.
No. A double means 2 of the same number.
Oh, 2 of the same number. No, 85. I'm sorry. Yeah, 85 and 48. I failed.
I'm definitely hyperventilating.
Okay, so the ones that fail take 3 sanity damage, and the ones that didn't fail take 1 sanity damage. So again, you're getting like PTSD from this. You're starting to get flashbacks of your incarceration at the cult, and
I think I'm just gonna take this.
yeah, that's another mechanic in the game. At any point when you take sand damage, you can use your bond to reduce it, but your relationship will suffer.
Our relationships are already suffering.
And if any of your bonds ever get to 0, that relationship is done for.
I am not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my sanity damage.
Okay.
It's only 2.
Yeah.
Well, 3, right?
I don't know.
3 for the
3
ones
if you
who failed.
3
Yeah.
failed. I don't know if I can go in.
And just so you know, where it says sand, underneath is a breaking point. So if your sanity hits that number, you hit your breaking point.
Oh, I
shit.
didn't know that.
I didn't know
That
that
would have
either.
been, yeah.
So just letting you know.
That will change things next time I take
Yes.
sanity.
Okay.
I already took it, but next time.
Which number? I'm sorry.
So you see sand. Underneath there's a thing called breaking point. So if your current
Oh, yes. Okay.
if your current
I see it
sand
now. Yeah.
hits
I
that
get you.
number, you hit your breaking point, which will. I'll explain what happens if that happens.
see.
Okay. Getting close.
I think I'm gonna wait out here by the door.
All right.
Unless you guys need me for anything mechanical or.
Okay, and all right, so you're in first, right?
I'm in first.
So again, so you see the okay. So again, you see this altar, and then you see the gem in the middle.
Yeah.
You see a bunch of again, just imagine these walls have a ton of like occult symbols all over the place, but you do see a huge lockbox on the side, and you remember that from the VHS tape.
Is there a padlock on it? Or does it have like a lock installed in it?
Lock install.
Can I roll for occult to see if I recognize the symbols? Oh, I guess we
Yeah,
didn't do that.
same here.
Oh, yeah, no, man.
These are new symbols.
Oh,
but
okay.
but you are going to roll a disadvantage because right now you're kind of flustered.
Okay,
So-
so I just roll twice, take the lowest.
So
Or take the highest, I guess.
so you roll 2 percentage dice
Yeah.
and 1 single, and then you take the highest of the combination. If that makes sense.
Got it, yes.
What?
Damn. One of them succeeded
So
and the additional failed.
so Mia, when you do disadvantage, you roll 2 percentage dice.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then
1d10.
1d10.
Okay.
Whichever was worse, you go with that. Yeah.
All right. That is a 49, which is still under my occult score. Okay.
And what'd you get?
I failed. I got 72.
Okay. So like, yeah, this is
My actual one succeeded, or my first one succeeded, but the failed, yeah.
yeah. Again, you're gonna need some time to recover. You're still kind of like getting jittered. Palmer, you definitely recognize a lot of these symbols. So many relating to like, it seems like something to do with the goat, like a black goat.
Bet.
Ooh. Okay.
Mhm.
You just kind of hear me like say that under my breath, McMurty, since I'm like right there, the black goat. Oh gosh, no.
And stop muttering ominous things back here. This is fucked up enough. I'm gonna walk over to the lockbox.
Okay.
And that thing is the crystal that we saw, right? In
Well,
the gem that we saw
that
in
is
the video.
big. That is way bigger than it actually is. But it's supposed to be like a little dish in the middle, and there is something in the middle, but no one has investigated it yet.
Okay, I will look at it without approaching before I go over to the lockbox. I thought you had already said it was that crystal from the video.
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, yeah. What's in that dish?
Oh, so you're gonna investigate the dish first.
Investigate. I'm gonna look at it.
Okay. So
I'm still kind of tight to McMurty there, within like just steps right behind him.
I'm staying in the doorway.
okay. So, at a glance, it does seem familiar to you, but you're gonna have to get a closer look if you want to. If we want to see if it's the one from VHS.
I am not going to touch it, but I will get a closer look. What should I use? There's no investigation.
There's search
No, that sucks.
or awareness. I would say awareness, search. Alertness.
There's
Search.
forensics if you're looking for like a.
But if he's doing forensics, he's definitely touching it.
No, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
No, forensics. Yeah, forensics. You're looking for evidence.
I'll do alertness.
Okay.
Let me get some different dice just for yucks. 54 under 60. Yep.
That's crazy how we still haven't gotten any doubles yet. I guess it's not as common. So you succeeded?
Yeah.
I got a 1 though that one time.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. So again, you're not touching it. Maybe you're flashing your light on it or something.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't touch it without even seeing what it is.
Again, you're inside the cabin right now, so it is a little dark because all the windows are very dirty. Like very little light is coming in.
Okay.
So it's really creepy in here. Like a lot of dust.
Can we say I have a flashlight on the gun?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll use that.
And as you're looking at it, it does look like the one from the VHS tapes of a person, you don't know who it was, holding on to it with the camera, and he's like chanting.
Okay. So I'm not going to touch that. I am going to go back to plan A and go unlock the lockbox using one of the other 2 keys I have.
Okay.
Are you staying with them?
Fairly close. I might hesitate there looking at the gem and
With a bowl?
in the bowl. Yeah, I'm gonna. If I hadn't done it already, I'm gonna like slip on some more latex gloves
Yeah, we should definitely all be gloved up.
to.
Anything?
Yeah,
Anything, guys?
and I'm gonna shine that like the black light on it, like a forensic light again for I guess another search check. So
There is a forensic skill.
Black
if
light.
that comes up.
There is a forensic skill, but what are you trying to do with it?
I just want to like search around with the that you mentioned, like the black searchlight thingies, flashlighty bit.
Yeah, roll that for me. Yeah.
Okay, searching. Well, I'm sorry. What was that you said about not rolling doubles?
Oh, here we go.
I rolled a 70 and then that 7, with that percentile dice. And
So 77?
so 77, yes.
Okay, so unfortunately your black light isn't working right now.
Okay.
I think the
wait.
battery just died.
Okay.
So
I just put fresh batteries in this yesterday before we went to that apartment.
So McMurty, you open up the box. Actually, I didn't describe it properly. It's more like this.
Okay, big
It's a
cabinet.
huge like cabinet with a big lock on it.
Okay.
And you open it up, and first of all, you see
Paper traps?
Sorry, I'm going to the page real quick. Actually, I think I have it here. Sorry, give me 1 second.
No
Okay.
problem.
All right. You see 3 pistols, one MP5 machine gun, a shotgun, and another mini lockbox inside of it. This is a smaller one, and you also see a bunch of other file boxes and a VHS and another couple of VHS tapes.
Well, I got 3 keys. I've used 2 of them. I'm going to open that smaller lockbox.
Okay.
The weapons aren't surprising to me. He was an agent.
Also a cabin.
Yeah.
Okay, in that lockbox, you find a note. this is. So I'm going to read this out to you. To whom it may concern, if you are reading this note, I can assume I have died or became incapacitated before I had the courage to complete my final mission. You will find 20 gallons of gas in the shed behind this cabin. Pour it into the septic tank beside the cabin and ignite it. You'll be happier if you don't look inside. Please make sure that the remains are kept from my children. I'm so sorry. God, please forgive me. Clive Bowman. And there's also at the very end a little note, but it's cut off and it says, amulet, cut off.
Amulet.
That's the crystal.
So it said there is gas somewhere?
In the shed behind the cabin. So that's the shed.
Um,
Should I work on that?
well, we don't know why it says. I mean, we can guess why it says it. But I don't know if that means we need to do what this note says, you know?
Well, I mean, our job was to destroy evidence. If there is a second person, though, we should figure out who that is.
That's true.
There's also
There are files here and tapes.
tapes, yeah.
Is there a VCR in the building?
There is a VCR in the building, yes.
What's with that staircase?
Sorry, that was just a staircase leading to the house.
Yeah.
But it's
It's part of the house.
yeah, it's part of the house, yeah.
Okay, but there's no second floor?
No, it's just one floor.
Okay.
I think I'll finally come in when they've cleared it of people and there's no one inside.
Okay.
Um,
And again in that shed, you find.
I mean, I didn't go to the shed. I went to the
Okay.
house. Yeah.
Just remember the items you found in the shed.
Oh, and the lockbox. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the locker.
Yeah, the locker. Yeah.
Yeah, the guns, files, tapes, and the lockbox with a note in it. Was there anything in the lockbox besides a note?
Just the note.
I'll start looking through the files while we watch the tapes.
I looked through a lot of files at his apartment. Does it look like the same guy's handwriting?
It is the same. Yes.
Okay.
You can tell that right away.
Yeah, let's go through the files and watch the tapes before we go burning up any septic tanks.
Yeah.
On the say-so of a dead man's handwriting.
Yep.
Okay. Who watches the tapes?
I guess that'll be me.
Just tell me if there's anything important.
Looking through files might not be my strong suit, but I can
think-
watch a video.
I think I'll do the files. I can handle that. Right now.
Okay. So, yeah, give me.
There's a bureaucracy. Nah,
Where's the video watching skill?
Yeah.
I know 3 languages besides English.
Yeah.
Arabic, Pashto, and
you've been
Urdu.
around.
Yeah.
Just give me a regular either awareness or search.
I'll do awareness.
Oh, search, yeah.
I failed it.
Mm-hmm.
There's
My
no
search-
spending luck in this, you said.
Nope.
It's crazy that my search is so low. I feel like I'd have a better search.
What about pushing?
No pushing either. No.
Wow, I got it. 17 on the dice.
All right. So you're assisting him with the VHSs.
No, I'm doing I can't watch the VHS.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the files.
Okay. So, yeah, you see more files in there, and a lot of them have to do with Bowman's wife and her cancer, and a lot of like bills for the hospital and having to deal with
But nothing
visits.
nothing that looks like it belongs to Delta Green specifically.
Nothing yet, but then you come across more rituals, like rituals involving it seems like talking to the dead and raising the dead. And it all comes back to this black goat like figure.
Can I try occult again for that?
You would need assistance from someone else, because right now you're focusing on these files.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll wait. I'll wait to combine my information with the tapes and
Okay.
Pamela's help then before I roll.
And McMurphy, even though you rolled, you still watch the tapes, but you just don't see like very big points. But you do see a lot of tapes of Bowman being with his wife at the cabin. There's a lot of happy stuff. They're like hanging out outside, going to the lake, and hanging out in the cabin, and taking videotapes of each other.
So these are from before she died. These are not tapes of rituals that were being done.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. What is SIGINT?
Sigint.
SIGINT. It's capitals. I have 60% on that, and I have no idea what it is.
Let me see real quick. Sorry.
Just in case it's relevant.
Sigint is a skill of encryption, decryption, and signal intelligence.
Oh.
So like radio signals,
Encryption and
encryption,
decryption. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
and human. This is another new one. Humanit is human intelligence, the study and behavior and motivations of humans.
Mm. Cool. Sorry. Continue.
Palmer, what are you doing?
Maybe assisting McMurty real quick while to scrub those tapes, watching and eventually kind of like turn away. It's like, God, I feel like I'm invading their privacy. I'll kind of wander over to Arden and see if he's having any luck in the files. Yeah.
At that point, you can do a cult if you want.
Okay. Oh, that's lovely. A 5.
Oh, okay.
My occult score is 80, so that's
very good. That's very good. So you show Palma like the symbols and the goats and the sacrifices, and Palma, this is what you figure out. You figure out that this specific ritual has to do with raising someone from the dead, and it involves usually a rare artifact of some sort, and whoever possesses this artifact will usually have full control over this creature and be given godlike powers.
Oh. Well, it does kind of confirm my thoughts early about raising the dead, but I didn't really see anything about godlike powers. That's crazy. I mean, do you think he was trying to grow powerful or just resurrect his wife? But the black goat, I say it a little louder for McMurty.
I mean, I don't know people that well, but I feel like maybe both at the minimum, but I say both. Worst case scenario, best case scenario, he's just here for his wife.
And as far as the artifact goes, speculation, suspect it's what's sitting in the bowl over there. Kind of like thumb over my shoulder towards it.
Is that what the vibrating was coming from?
Is there still a vibration?
There's still like a slight vibration, but if anybody's closer to the amulet, to the middle gem in the room, you do feel more of a vibration coming from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's measurable. That's like it's actually doing something measurable. We can measure this.
So it's in a bowl, right?
Yeah, it's in a bowl, and I'm sorry, I'll describe it some more. It kind of looks like an egg, like a red egg.
Is that the size that it is?
No, it's bigger. Well, it's like about this big,
Okay.
and it has like a golden, like cat-like eye shape in the middle, and there's a chain hooked up to it like a necklace.
I'm going to put it on. No, I'm not. I think no one should touch the crystal itself. Maybe we just pick it up by that bowl if we have to.
Yeah, we should
It's got a chain. Sorry. It's got a chain, I could just like lift it with a pen or something and hold it up. Has anyone got like a forensic kit bag?
Here's the shotgun. You could use the end of the shotgun. To...
I could put it in my computer bag.
Yeah. I would suspect I would have like plastic evidence bags just in case, but
Yeah,
that's
we're prepared.
that's
I
a
imagine.
Yeah, evidence bags. Yeah, we would have those, right?
Yeah.
At
a
least
Ziploc bag.
If not, we'll get a grocery bag from here. Yeah.
All right. So do you handle it, Palma?
I'm gonna like say, here, Arden, hold open this bag, and I'm gonna again use like the end of a pen or a stick or a pen, basically, that's in my pocket, and like kind of hook it under the chain and like hoist it up, and then like guide the thing over the bag, and then like release it so it falls in.
I'm like really far away, like making sure it doesn't touch me.
Roll me a luck.
Ooh. That's
50,
just
50-50 chance. Higher than 50 fail. Lower than 50
green
succeed.
for luck, right? So I want lower than 50.
Yeah, 50-50 chance.
7! With 007, no joke.
Nice. All right. Yeah,
That's incredible.
she hangs it like this, and she just drops it into the bag, and you secure it.
Well, I feel much more comfortable with that in there.
I suspect you probably aren't going to feel comfortable carrying that, so I can, unless you want to put it in your bag.
I could put it in my bag.
Or we could go put it in the truck.
True. Did you have any luck on the VHSs?
No, it's just home videos of him and his wife.
Is there another person, or is it just those two?
It was just them two, right?
Those videos, it seemed like it was just them two. Yeah.
Okay.
You do still have the notes from Ballman.
Yeah, the note says we gotta pour gas into the septic tank and light it on fire.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go put it in the truck real quick.
Here, I'll
To
post.
not look at the remains.
I'll post the note in the Discord.
Okay.
Don't look at the remains. So I'm guessing that him and his wife are in there. That's my guess, McMurty, that this guy, in desperation, broken heart, loss of his spouse, took her body and tried to bring her back to life.
Well, I was thinking something similar. I hadn't thought he was in there himself.
Oh, could be. I mean, the note says remains, and it sounds kind of almost like a suicide note.
Mm-hmm.
I get back. I put it in your center console.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
So are we looking, or are we just burning?
Well, someone's going to have to go to the back and get the gasoline because it's in the
Yeah.
shed in the back.
I'm a little creeped out still. I mean, I'm just not feeling comfortable going anywhere by myself.
All right, does someone want to accompany Paul?
Let's all go.
Yeah, I think we should go together. So we'll all just hustle
I
back
was
here.
kind of trying to think of
Alright.
another way to proceed besides just doing what the note says, but I don't know.
Yeah, we should. I think we have most of our grounds covered here, and we've gone through all the information.
So, sorry, before you guys get all the way there,
Yeah.
as you guys are going around this side, everyone roll me a POW check.
A what check?
POW.
How?
Yeah, so on your character sheet, there should be a POW.
Oh, POW.
Yeah.
POW.
POW.
Section.
Got it. That's gonna be red.
Oh man, I'm rolling like
39,
failed.
which is good because I have a 60, so 39 passes.
37. So I succeed.
Okay, so you all hear this, but something special is going to happen for you. You start to hear a vibration coming from the tank, and it starts to reverberate, and then all of a sudden it kind of like it. At first, it's like a high-pitched noise, and then it turns kind of soft, and it says, "Is anyone out there? Help! I need help. I can't get out. I can't get out. Help me! Is that you, Clive? Clive, help!
Well, I think we all know who that is. Which is not good.
Are you talking out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's that? Who's that?
We know that
Help!
this implies that Clyde is not in there with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any way to see inside without opening it?
No, all you see is just a giant
Yeah.
thing on the top of it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. And it definitely sounds like a young woman, and she's just starting to cry, and she's like, please, what? Please, help! I've been trapped here.
I think we should go to the.
My name is Marlene. Do you know where Clive is?
Marlene was the wife.
Yes.
I think we should just go to the shed and see what we got there.
Yeah, she died
Yeah,
a
she's.
year ago.
Yeah, this is.
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
I don't know if we were trained to handle this.
And like move away from her so she can't overhear us.
Yeah, I'm intentionally speaking soft.
Do we have Lake's phone number?
No.
Mr. Lake?
Yeah.
No.
Or any of our superiors?
Yeah, like Delta Green number.
The only way to contact them is to go back to that facility.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
So we don't have a handler who we can be like, hey, how do you want us to proceed?
Well, actually, roll me.
Can I roll computer science and somehow reverse engineer it or like hack their number?
One of those,
Okay, that's.
one of those secret numbers. Like this is a cat in the hat. I'm trying to reach. Like,
I think Mr. Lake would give you a number to call, but it would only be for reports. But it probably wouldn't work unless you're close to the facility.
He might want to know how we handle this.
yeah, because coverage out here would be awful in the early 2000s.
Yeah. And again, the voice just starts talking. Please, I hear you outside. I haven't eaten in such a long time. Please.
All right, come with me. I'm gonna lead everyone away from the thing.
Can I might. You know, it probably doesn't take a lot of skill to use a shotgun, right? Maybe I should grab that just in case.
Well, that was gonna be part of my suggestion. There's a whole bunch of weapons in there. Let's make sure they work. Load them up, and get out there. I don't care what that note says. I'm not prepared to burn someone alive without even having a look to see if I should.
No, that's very fair and valid.
You just hear more crying coming from the tank.
Load up the weapons. We'll all keep them trained on the opening.
I'm glad Delta Green didn't just kill me when they found me. So I totally understand your perspective.
Was there a risk of that?
That's always a risk.
It's always a risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like it was a risk when they came.
What do you think, Pamela?
I'm a little reluctant to let whatever's inside there out after reading about the creature and everything else in those files. Again, I guess we can back up, take cover, and fire if it's not her, if it's some bizarre creature. But
Well, the note suggests that we pour the gasoline in, which would require opening it anyway.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah. And if fire can hurt it, bullets can hurt it.
All right.
I'm
I'll-
uncomfortable with the possibility of letting something unnatural out, but I am more uncomfortable with the possibility of murdering a young woman who's trapped in a septic tank.
The
okay.
cries are getting pretty loud.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So I grabbed the shotgun.
I'll follow.
All Sorry.
I didn't want to talk over you. I'll follow your lead, McMurty. McMurty, yes.
I've been
just
making it bigger and bigger every time someone says.
McMurty.
well, I know what it is. I'm just my brain's kind of fizzling out. So excuse me. I'm sorry, guys.
I hand you the shotgun and the shells. Do you mind just loading it for me?
Yeah, I got it, and then you do. I'll show you how to do the whole thing.
Thanks.
Point and click. We need to pick one of us to do the opening. Now it's a vault type door that opens like this, right? So whoever opens it can open it and then be behind it as you open it.
I'll do that since you guys have the guns.
Well, we can give you a gun too, but yeah, you can do that.
And then should we have the gas cans up there just in case?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's go get them.
I have.
So again, at whoever passes by the tank, you just hear more. Please, just tell me who are you?
We're not going to talk to her.
Please.
Yeah. At least not until we open it.
Yeah. If we open it and we see a normal-looking girl in there, we're going to talk to her. Otherwise, no.
When you pass by, who passed by the thing again?
All of us.
Honestly, I think I would have gone around the other side of the cabin.
Man,
Gone the long way
so hard
around.
not to be empathetic right now. I've been in that position.
You've been trapped in a septic tank?
No,
He was trapped by something else.
I was trapped for a very long time in probably a worse situation, honestly. So I definitely.
Well, we don't know who or what that is. When we find out, we'll know how to proceed.
You're right. Okay. So yeah, I'm hanging with these guys.
All right.
All right, so you don't pass by the tank?
Not again.
Not again.
We're gonna go to it when we're ready, but until then, we're keeping clear.
All right. So
I just don't do it for
So-
psychological reasons.
Yeah.
So when you open up the shed, like you see a bunch of tanks of gasoline in there, but unfortunately, actually, roll me a luck.
I can't. I'm not using these dice anymore. I'm going back to the other dice.
You need green ones for luck.
Yeah. Well, I've rolled a 70 the last like 3 rolls. 70
Dang.
something.
Wow.
It happens.
Yeah.
There's only one can of gas in the shed. He's in the letter. It said that there was like 20 gallons,
Yeah.
but that's less than half. There's probably the others have probably been stolen.
This is a 5 gallon. You said
No, there's a 10-gallon one
a
left.
10 gallon left. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's take what we can get.
Yeah.
10 gallons of gas still burns.
Cool. So, yeah, we get up on top, I imagine, or we're going back over there now. So
Yeah.
now we have to hear her.
So show me the order of people.
I will go up first.
I'll follow behind.
I'm assuming that the let's just say this plate here is the opening,
Yes.
and
And Palma, where are you?
Pamela would be on that side. I probably would be on your side with you.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be on the side where I like open it. Yeah.
Okay. As soon as you guys get to it, before you even open it, I'm gonna need everyone to do another POW check.
Oh, excuse me, guys.
No problem.
Oh, a 66,
Oh.
52. I think I failed by 2. God damn it.
which is over my POW. So yeah, that's a fail.
I failed by 1.
I failed by 2.
Is there anything I can do? No luck, no pushing, nothing.
In this game, there's no push.
I
Yeah,
failed by 1. 61 to 60.
that's so funny. I failed by 2.
Okay. So, as Palmer is opening this,
I ready the shotgun.
first of all, you hear something in your mind go off,
Uh-oh.
where her voice starts to change to Kira's voice.
Oh.
As she starts saying, "Please, don't. Oh, why do you have a gun? Why are you doing? Why are you gonna hurt me? Don't hurt me." And then you start to hear your brother's voice in there, and then Palma, you start to hear your best friend's voice in there. Like everyone's hearing something different.
Yeah.
And they're all saying, "Why? Are you gonna hurt me? Don't hurt me. Just let me out, please."
So I think Arden knows that it's fake, but it's still jarring as hell. Is there a way I can roll to like get over that?
So in this case, everyone would roll a sanity, and you fail the sanity,
No.
and you believe it. And if you succeed, you don't believe it.
Does the word "fuck" mean anything to you?
Oh.
Bunch of different.
My sanity's down to 45, and I just rolled a 76.
What's your breaking point?
It says 36. I'm not that low yet, but I'm sure this is gonna push me
breaking
damn
point
close.
is fragile. I am already close. 12. Thank God.
Okay, so you succeed. You don't believe. It's tough. It's hitting you in all the right
Oh
places.
no! I even started crying a little,
Yeah.
like just like the tear. But I'm like, it's definitely a fake. It's definitely a problem.
But
I
what
think-
did you roll?
Holy shit! It's Bobby.
Yeah, I'm like, Aria, what are you doing? How did you get here?
Yeah, that's a 93. Again.
Holy
Yeah.
cow!
Yeah, both of you believe this thing, and you want to free it as soon as possible.
I start scrabbling for the handle.
But I'm ready to. I tear up, but I do aim the shotgun in there. Like I don't know, you guys don't realize.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do know that I'm not following the plan. I'm now trying to open the hatch.
Oh,
And Palma's opening it too.
McMurty, what are you doing? That's not the plan. Step back.
You don't
Hurry
hurry
up.
I hear.
My brother's in there.
No, it's fake. It's fake. It's not happening.
Is there
No, it's Aria. It's my friend Aria.
At this moment, they're both trying to open it. There's no way you can stop them unless you like try to jump on the hatch or something.
I don't know if I have quick reflexes. That is actually a skill I have, so I will use it. I will jump on that. No, even better. I think I as soon as it opens, I kick the can in there and fire my gun.
Kick the can?
The gas can.
No, the gas thing is pretty big. You won't be able to fit it in there.
Oh, it's like a pour.
Yeah, it's like a pour kind
Oh,
of thing.
okay. Okay, then yes, I will try to jump on it and stop them.
Okay, so you're gonna have to battle the strength of these two.
I have quick reflexes, which is dexterity, but yeah, I could try strength.
No, you can use your dex, but they're gonna use their strength to overpower you.
All right, I'm gonna use these shitty dice.
How do you oppose each other?
So they roll their strength,
Yeah.
and then if they succeed, they're gonna see how much of a success they have over you. And then if you succeed, they're gonna see, how much they have.
Dex.
I rolled a 1 on my strength.
Oh.
I rolled a 13.
001, yeah.
I deliberately went back to the dice that I had put in dice jail.
I got a 2, so I do succeed.
But unfortunately, Palma is
Another
1
double
point-
zero, though. That's
1 point
amazing.
ahead of you. So she opens this thing up, and this is what you guys see.
Nope.
Yeah, like I said, I rolled a 1, so yeah. That's a critical
success.
failure.
No, it's critical success.
So I'm gonna let Steve put this on before. Yes, there we go.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking backwards, yeah.
So this is what you see, and all of a sudden you guys hear this big rush of like air just it hits the top of the opening's already opening because of Palma, and maybe you're trying your best to stop her from doing it, but she just pulls it open, and then just this big, you see this blackness inside of this, and these two glowing green eyes, and it just says, "Thank you," and it just goes and goes coming out of the tank, and you see this big amalgamation of like darkness
Oh my god.
just come out, and it pushes all you off the tank immediately.
Okay.
So roll for Dex to see if you take any damage.
Okay.
That wasn't Aria. I'm so sorry. Oh, I rolled a 2.
Critical success.
Critical success.
So you fall off, but you manage to like jump on your.
I'm kung fu trained. So
Yeah.
Oh, I did succeed. Barely. 58 to 60.
Okay, so it's still very surprising. You guys fall off, but you managed to fall without like hurting your knees or your neck or anything like that. And you just see this big mass of blackness and like long black arms and the face is a woman's face, but it's green eyes and it starts staring at you. And now,
Hey, you're not Bobby.
and now initiative.
I hope it's not Bobby.
So everyone, give me the dex.
That was a little one.
Oh,
So you don't roll for initiative. You just give me your dex score,
Score
no.
and that's what your
12.
initiative is.
14.
10.
My shooting is terrible. Like it's basic. My shooting is basic.
Sorry, when I say give me your dex score, it's the percentage. You gotta give me your percentage.
50.
60.
70.
50 for Mia, 60 for.
For me.
And then 70 for me.
Yeah, and my firearms is 20%. So yeah, I'm a
Skill.
shitty shot. Not that we're trying to shoot anything shitty.
Well, kind of. It wasn't a septic.
It's- I know. I'm yes.
It's all right. I'm there with you.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
No.
What in the living? Whoa! Have we let out into the world? Oh my god!
So everyone, give me a luck save.
Oh, luck save? Okay.
95.
16.
Actually, I'm sorry. That's 59. I apologize, but yeah, it's 59.
You should actually just watch these. I'm not joking. I got a 16.
Sorry, so Palma, what's your best friend's name again?
Aria.
So this. Sorry, I keep doing that. This creature. Where's Palma?
On that side. Your side.
Okay.
Yeah,
So this
that's
creature turns to Palma and just starts, like it moves in an inhuman way. It's almost like a wave of blackness. It just goes like goes right here and then jumps over here and jumps over here, and then attack Palma. And she's just, but the whole time she's talking in your best friend's voice, and she's saying stuff like, "Oh, don't run from me. I just wanna hold you." So.
Oh my god. My sanity is gonna crack.
Oh yeah. Well.
I had failed that sanity check earlier. Yeah. Should I have taken damage, or was it just a?
Oh yeah,
thing?
you did. Sorry. The people who failed the sanity save, you and her. I forgot. Thank you, Palma. Oops. That's 5 sanity damage for each of you.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
I'm bumming.
I will
I'm.
transfer to a bond.
Yeah, you can try to. You can do this to a bond instead, but now your willpower goes down by 1.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I can't go below that.
But you also reduce it now
Oh,
with a like a 1d4, right, or something?
Yeah. You reduce it with a 1d4.
Reduce what?
The damage.
The damage.
So.
By transferring it to a bond, you can reduce it. With
Yeah.
1d4.
All right. That's gone. I'm not using
So
that.
you roll 1d4, and whatever you reduce goes to your bond.
I passed, but do I take any damage still? You made us take damage last time.
Oh yeah.
So I was curious.
2.
2?
I'm going.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I reduced 4, and I'm passing that on to my former partner, Dorothea Williams. So yeah,
I'll pass it on to my psychiatrist. I reduced 2,
Okay.
which means I'm at 49. My breaking point is 48.
Okay, you're almost there. Okay, so
Yeah, I'm at 55 out of 52.
and this weird creature attacks you, Palma. So, do you have any weapons on your person?
I assume they handed me one of the handguns, right? So that would be it. Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, you can't shoot it because it's like right up on top of you. But
Yeah,
you can try to dodge if you want.
I will try and dodge. It's
Okay.
basically, it's pretty much a
Dodge
lot.
is your dex percentage.
Yeah. You just killed me, didn't you? That's a third. Is 3 for crying out loud. This dice is doubling up bad. So it's a 3 on my dodge.
That's good though.
I rolled, yeah.
It is, yeah.
So, Palma, I want to tell you, this thing barely misses you. It's liquid like black skin, like hand turns into like claws, and it slashes you, and you feel it graze your skin on your face as you pull back, and the force of it missing you pushes the septic tank a little bit to the maybe 5 yards to the right, and it barely misses you, and you kind of go flying back a little bit, and it just keeps saying, "Please don't run away." All right.
Right.
Your turn.
I'm full. So obviously this doesn't look anything like my captor. So it's not like a terrible trauma. So I think I can handle running around the corner here and shooting at it.
It did move a little bit because of the miss.
Okay. So just move me slightly toward, right there. And I'm gonna fire a shotgun at it.
Okay, so
And real quick, I'm prone and moved a few feet this way, correct?
yes. Okay. So you gotta use your firearm skill.
Yep. Am I rolling against my 20% still?
Yes, because you're not trained in firearms.
Yeah.
You could do martial arts.
No, I'm not going near that thing. I was gonna try to look at the shotgun damage, but we'll do that in a second.
I'll tell you.
Okay, great. 18.
Woo. Okay.
That's me. That's me.
But
Oh, kind of like it was here.
I imagine the shotgun is.
you definitely hit, but this thing attempts to dodge.
I say no.
Okay.
I'm like, you're not. Which dice did you roll?
Oh. It rolled a critical success on its dodge, and so you let off these shots.
Well, I come around and I'm like, you're not Kira. Don't even act like her. And fire.
And it looks like the shots hit, actually. But as soon as they like impact into this weird abomination, they just kind of burn as soon as it hits the skin.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like they just burn into ash.
That didn't work.
McMurty.
Is this the type of game where you can split your movement? Like after I shoot, I can still move.
Did you move to go to?
I moved to go to it.
How much did you move?
Just like 1 step, 1 inch.
Yeah, you can move a little bit more.
Okay, I would like to go. And run back behind the container.
Okay.
Which it will be a steep thing.
You want to go here?
Yeah, I just want to duck back.
Okay.
That was freaky.
Yeah.
As Ellen was describing how the creature moved, twitch, hiccup, as he was moving the mini. Oh, that's sick.
That's amazing.
All right. So is it my turn now?
Yeah, McMurphy. McMurty.
Tree.
McTree.
McMurtry.
McMurtry.
I'm running over here.
Or McMurtry.
Yeah. With Arden shooting from this angle, I'm going to go the other side of the septic tank and try and get like a crossfire going on.
Crossfire.
And I am going to use my MP5.
Okay, so that's the machine gun, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I got to explain to you how machine guns work in this game. Because you have 5-round bursts and 10-round bursts.
Yeah.
So, depending, if you use the round bursts, you're gonna roll to hit, and if you hit, the damage is gonna be different. It's gonna be what you get with your percentage die.
So the damage is going to be what I roll on this instead of rolling the 1d10 for a regular shot.
No. So first you roll to hit,
Yeah.
and if you hit, the round burst is gonna be your percentage die again on another roll.
Okay. Whereas if I don't do a 5-round burst, it's just 1d10. But here's what I have on my sheet.
Yeah. Okay. So sorry, it's hard to explain. lethality rules. So base range 50. So if you shoot with that, just a regular gunshot, is 1d10.
Actually, here, let me put it up on the screen too.
But if you try to do a 5-round burst, and you're within 1 meter, there's a 10% chance that you're gonna do lethal damage.
1d10. Okay. I'm going to get in 1 meter. That's really close.
You gotta get super close. And if you do a 10-round burst, you gotta get 2 meters close.
I will do a 10-round burst.
So you're gonna have to get closer.
2 meters is like, where's the stick? Somewhere.
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's like 2 inches, right? No, well, yeah. Actually, it's right there. It's under the hose.
Oh, wow. From my angle, it blended in so well.
So 2 meters is maybe like here.
Yep.
Which looks like it still hits you. So
Yeah, that's fine. I'm doing it. $16 against 60, so that's a hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
So you didn't do the.
Oh no, I got 18.
So you didn't do the lethal damage because it has to be 10 or below. But now the damage you do is
1d10 10 times.
sorry. Let me just double check to make sure we're not doing this wrong.
I'm curious about that because it says base range 50 meters. Kill radius means anything within 1 meter of the burst gets hit. That's the way I read that.
Like area of effect?
Yeah.
It says kill radius, yeah. That's 1 meter and 2 meters, respectively.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, it says kill radius. A lethal weapon that can affect many targets at once has a kill radius. So it's 1 meter radius. So it's not. You don't have to be within that distance. You can shoot from 50.
no.
Yeah, it does say base range 50 meters on the 10-round burst line.
But the 1 meter.
That's a kill radius. Like anything within 1 meter is a target. Yeah.
Okay. So this whole thing is actually not right. Then this is actually about trying to hit multiple targets with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
sorry.
then never mind.
Sorry.
I'll stay back where I was and I'll shoot normally.
1d10. Yeah.
Yeah. So I rolled a 16. And
Okay. So, but you rolled a 16. But let's see if because it's an attempt to dodge.
Can he dodge every attack? Or do you
Potentially.
How many dodges do you get?
So it's based on her watching.
It's
It's
yeah.
the thing. Yeah. Anyway.
So I rolled a 14. What did you roll?
I rolled a 16.
Mm-hmm.
That is so stupid. I hate it. All right, fine.
So yeah, again, so you do the shot, and again, it kind of hits its skin, but again, it kind of burns on contact again.
Okay. Well, Pamela, it's up to you.
But now it is out of dodges, so now Pamela will have a bonus to hit this thing if she decides to.
This is your base
Well-
here behind the bush. You're kind of on the ground there.
Yeah, I see it there. But after that thing swatted at her and literally she fell backwards and sees the thing hit the thing and scooch it over. This thing that's got to weigh at least a ton.
Yeah.
She's panicked. I don't know if I should roll for that or just say it as a character thing. Like she's on the ground. She does it like she flops over and just tries to crawl away as fast as she can on all fours.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah. That's it. She's
Well, okay.
getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Sorry to interrupt. Dodging for agents, at least, it only works for hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a paranormal.
Okay, cool.
Mhm. So, all right, and now it's the creature's turn. Let's see. Who's the closest to it right now?
I don't
Might be
know if I would have got.
Pamela
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't-
crawled that way. Yeah, it's me.
But I don't know if I could crawl that fast, honestly. Not to set myself up for death, but
Actually, yeah, Pamela and McMurty roll me a luck.
because I'm probably like half as far as you move me there. Let me see. Oh, that's a 39.
I promise you, Steve, I'm not trying to kill you.
Ouch.
It's, it's just the die.
It's just me and Matt.
99. Yeah.
39. I rolled a 39, so yeah, I did good, I guess.
Okay, so
Don't put me in that situation again, okay?
again,
What I want.
so it turns and it's speaking to you in your brother's voice still, and it's saying, "Why are you trying to hurt me, big bro?"
Oh,
Robbie, jeez.
And it's gonna swipe at you.
Been acting so weird all day.
Do you attempt to dodge?
Yeah, of course I attempt to dodge. How do I do that? I got a skill for it, right? Yeah, 7.
Yeah, it's your dex.
Oh, I have a
percentage.
very good dodge.
Your dex percentage.
64. Yeah, I passed.
Okay. So again, it swipes at you. Unfortunately, it didn't get a critical this time, but it actually tries to grab you at first. It tries to grab you, but you bat away the slithery black skin away from you, and you kind of put yourself at attention. And at this point, it's gonna where's you?
I'm on the other side of the container from it.
Actually, it's gonna look at Pamela. Pamela, roll me a POW.
Pop, 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 pop.
You're muted.
sorry about that. 67 on the dice, so that's over.
You fail?
I failed. I have a 60 for PAL, so yeah, I failed by 7.
Ooh. Okay. So you see it look at you, and all of a sudden you get a slight feeling like you want to protect it, and it starts to grow in your heart, like you're starting to feel bad that we're fighting it. Kind of thing. It's not 100%, but it's starting to grow in there, and you're just like, no, maybe my friend is like trapped inside of it or something. Your brain is starting to come up with reasons why it sounds like your friend, basically.
So yeah, I as I'm crawling away and I like look back over my shoulder, I'm like, wait a minute, what? That's Aria. What? Don't hurt her.
Okay. So sorry, Alden.
Oh, Dungeon Matron, that's a good point.
Alden.
Arden is going to. How many shots do I have in the shotgun? Do I have to reload? I don't have the stats for the gun. I'm sorry.
So the shotgun. I believe it's like Call of Cthulhu. I believe it's 2 shots.
All I saw was the damage. Yeah, I figured it was a side by side, so 2 shots.
Mm-hmm. It's 2 shots. So I assume you shot once the first round.
Yeah.
So you got 1 more in the chamber still.
Okay, then and then what's it says in the rules? Because I only see the damage. It says in the rules that I can. It's half the damage if I'm outside of its range. So I don't know what the range is though. I can't find that.
For shotguns, it's 10, 20, and 50 yards. So
Half
I guess
damage beyond base range, so 10 yards.
10 yards, yeah.
How far is 10 yards? Is a yard is an inch in this game?
Yeah, we'll just do it with the ruler. So
2 inches.
Oh, it's 2 inches?
I measured it as a yard is 1 inch when I did my thing.
Yeah, what's the...
Okay,
we
never
can do
mind.
it like in D&D. The
Well, 5 feet is an inch in D&D. So it would be slightly more than 1 inch to be 2 yards.
yeah, so 2 of them.
So an inch. I have to be like right at its face.
Yeah.
Or I'm doing half damage.
It is a shotgun.
Which is... Wait. I'm gonna... Okay. I think despite my mental situation right now dealing with all of this, I'm going to run up into its face. I'm going to try to shove the shotgun against it practically and fire into it. Since it's distracted.
And question. Sorry. So go ahead. I was gonna say, as a thing, I don't know if I would be like inclined or even able to try and intercept him and stop him, since I'm
No, not yet. This is
Not yet. Okay. Okay. That's why I'm asking. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Arden. Sorry.
You're good. Yeah, so I run up to him and put the shotgun basically against it and fire. So as close range as I can get.
all right. So you're gonna roll with advantage.
All right. Reds and blues are separate.
It's still just 1d10 though. One regular d10, right? And then 2 percentages. So it's 3 dice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's 2 percentages and 1 regular d10.
And then you just pick the better percentage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
As I'm running up behind you, like, no.
6. So I definitely hit.
No doubles.
I didn't even need the extra.
Okay. So roll damage.
Sweet. So right up in it. It's 2d8 damage at close quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where's my d8s? Or dates? Found them. 7 and an 8, dude. I am rolling on fire today.
Okay.
You are not Kira.
So yeah. Describe how you're shooting this thing.
I literally run up to it and shove the barrel basically into whatever it is and fire.
So you shoot and it explodes in the middle and it starts gushing out like this black blood all over the place. And
Oh, there is an armor thing, by the way. I'm sorry, just to make sure that I don't. Double target armor rating, so it reduces the damage by whatever that is, I think.
yes. This thing does have armor. So anyway, so sorry, what was the total damage again?
15.
15?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you blow a hole in this thing, and you blow a hole so big that for a second you see like the center of this mass, and you see another glowing crystal in the middle. Almost the exact same color as the one in the back. But this one, instead of a golden iris in the middle, it's a purple iris. But then it closes up again, and this thing howls with like pain. And again, it's screaming like Kira right now to you.
Yeah. So I'm.
Yeah. But again, you don't believe it. But still, hearing her voice is still like,
Yeah.
damn. But it's still up. So
Yeah. I still cry.
but great damage though. So now
That's almost max damage
McMurty.
outside of a critical.
Okay, here's my question. We took a can with 10 gallons of gasoline up onto the roof of that septic tank, and when this creature burst out, we forgot about it. What happened to that can of gas?
Good.
Oh no, I was planning on.
No, well, I'm gonna tell you where it is right now.
Definitely didn't forget about it. I just don't have the opportunity.
You
to
have
do
like
it.
a thing for the can. Oh, we'll just.
Just any tiny little thing.
Here. You just want to use a D6, a red D6 that looks like a can.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
So it actually flew over here.
That being the case, I'm going to shoot first and then run for it.
Okay.
Can I do both those things on one turn?
You can shoot and you can run for it, but you can't pick it up this turn.
Right, that's fine. Because I wouldn't be able to get back and use it anyway. Okay, so here's my shooting.
You using the machine gun again?
Yes. That's a hit. 50 against 60. Oh, high.
I rolled 74.
All right. 1d10. Only 2.
Okay.
And now I'm running for the gas can.
Okay. So now it's Palmer.
Still sort of the same thing that I'm trying to protect it. I've chased Arden up, and I'm gonna like grab him from behind, like his shoulders, like don't, and try and spin him away from the creature after he's already shot. Don't shoot her again.
Is that some kind of opposed strength?
Are you holding on to him, Palmer?
It's more of like a quick grab of the shoulder and try and pull. So yeah, I guess that would require a holding for a second.
Yeah, 2 strength. Opposing strength checks.
You
What? Oh,
opposing strength. She's grabbing you and trying to spin you around.
That's bad. That's bad on my part. Okay.
No, I love how you're playing this.
23.
So yeah, I rolled a 76, so that's a fail.
Okay.
So yeah, on my end.
So you attempt to hold him, but you're a little hysterical right now. And you fail. But do you want to do anything else?
Basically, I can't get him to turn, so I'm like slapping him on the back. That's all I got.
Palmer is slapping you and saying,
Don't shoot her again. That's my friend Aria.
Get off me! It's not. It's not. It's a lie.
Okay, so now it's this thing's turn. Everyone roll me awareness real quick.
Okay, so are we? Is it first initiative?
It's first initiative.
Okay, great. So we're back at top. I have
Yeah.
my action just in case. I have the
Alertness, you mean? Roll alertness.
Sorry, alertness, yeah.
dog. Oof! I failed.
Holy moly, did I fail?
I think.
You mentioned about not rolling doubles early, and I'd just been dropping over, and I rolled a 99.
Wow.
Damn. Okay, so you don't see the deeper thing to this, but you all notice that the hole that he shot, it almost looks like it's slowly like repairing itself.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Before you said it.
And
They
now
always repair themselves.
you hit a really bad. So this thing's going for you.
I'm
So,
definitely going to try dodging it, which will use my action for this turn. But
yeah.
And hit me as collateral damage.
I'm trying to learn all the dodging because it's actually complicated.
It should
Oh,
be
it
your
is.
dex.
Yeah.
I just did it.
She beat. So I have to beat 70, which is not that bad. 25.
Ooh, man, you guys are rolling good tonight.
I'm rolling insane.
He is.
I can't I want a camera on my dice because it's like I'm legitimately rolling insane.
So there should be a dodge on your character sheet.
It's a skill, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
near the bottom.
It says it should be this, like you
50.
said, the same as your dex.
it's my. I have to beat 50.
Yeah.
Mine is not the same as my dex.
It's not. Sorry.
I beat it.
You beat it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But-
again,
When I was reading dodging, it does use your action for that turn to dodge.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, well, we messed that up earlier when I did it.
Yeah. Yeah. But so continuing, it does swipe at you again. Where are you?
Right next to it.
Like literally right in front of me.
Yeah. Remember, I just shoved a shotgun in it.
So this time, instead of it trying to swipe at you, you see it open up its chest, and these tentacles come out and try to grab you to pull you in. But the last second you swipe, you like barely miss them up, and they
Oh my
just
God.
kind of grab air a little bit, and they just get sucked back in.
Oh, well, I pretty much dropped to the ground for a second,
Yeah.
and I yell, "It's got a crystal in it!"
Okay.
I was afraid that you dodging would make me the target, but okay.
Okay. Okay. McMurty.
I'm getting the gas can. McMurty.
Oh, I mean, I'm still going to use my turn to move. I don't have an action, but I do. Have
Oh
to
yeah,
move.
yeah. You can.
Oh, where you want to
I'm
go?
gonna run back to the other side of the container.
This one's you, right?
Yeah. Are there opportunity attacks in this game? I don't even know.
Yeah. So I'm grabbing that gas can and running this way, and then I am actually going to try and throw it at the hole that he shot into the thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
The hole
I'm
that I shot.
stitching up. Yeah.
Oh.
I want to try and get the gas can lodged into his body.
Oh, that's gonna be a penalty. That's gonna be a called shot.
How about this? If I have enough movement, can I, instead of throwing it, run up and shove it in?
But you won't be
To
able
move there and back. That's a lot.
Yeah, well, I was here, and I had to go like a little bit and grab the gas can and then come over.
If you want to try to shove it into the creature, you're gonna have to go all the way over there, and your action will be actually trying to push it into it. But
Yep.
it is gonna attempt to dodge.
If you're gonna let me try that, then I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
So
What do I roll?
I would say that this is gonna be
I can see strength or dex for this. Probably more dex.
Yeah, I guess because you're running.
Athletics?
I do have athletic as a distinguishing feature. I don't know what that means.
Oh, you could take a turn to aim.
Yes. If you have athletics, do you have athletics?
Yes.
Yeah, I would roll athletics. Yes.
Fail.
Okay, so it's tough handling this drum while also running, and you try to like lodge it into this weird abomination, and you get a little bit of it in there, but then it starts to just dissolve and go around you, and it just steps aside.
Okay.
But you are still right next to it.
Okay.
Palmer.
I'm am I still trying to protect this thing, I assume?
So at this point, I would allow you to do a reality check.
Reality check.
Yeah, this is something in Call of Cthulhu.
Is there a bonus I can give for like saying the things that I said? And
Okay, so while reality checks are only usually called for on behalf of the investigator, a player might call for one if they wish to see through the illusion or hallucination that they're going through. To perform a reality check, the player must make a sanity roll. Succeed, you see for the illusion. Failure, you lose more sanity and you believe it.
Dungeon Matron, I see your message that we're forgetting something very important. Unfortunately, it feels like you're several minutes behind real time on the stream. Let me know when you hear me saying this. Like,
Let
how
me know
long-
what we're forgetting, Matron.
Yeah.
I am playing a new system, so it's a little hard.
Yeah, we've never played this.
I think she's
before,
talking
any
about
of
us, like us players, like we're missing.
Oh, something like a clue.
She might be talking about the gas can,
Yeah.
which I remembered several minutes ago. So yeah, I saw your text pop up like in real time. So let me know how far behind you are when you.
So Palma, if you wanted to do that reality check, go for it.
I succeeded on a sanity check with a roll of 21. Yeah.
Okay, so you start to hear what Arden saying, and you start to try to put everything together, and you're like, wait a minute, no, this doesn't make sense. That can't be her. And then you just look at it with clear eyes, and you break the hallucination. And now the voice that's coming from it does not sound like her. It just sounds like a weird alien speech of like weird like static and like vibrations.
So I'm going to backpedal and bring up the gun, which has just kind of been hanging limp in my one hand, and try and shoot it once as I'm backpedaling away.
All right, make an attack.
And I'm not good with handguns. I have like a 20, so this is gonna suck. That is a 50, so that's a miss.
Yeah, sorry. I guess that's just you recovering from the hallucination. It's still a little bit blurry, and you miss.
Yeah, I'm like, I bring the gun up like that. Oh, what the hell's wrong with me? Boom.
So, everyone, roll me a luck.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Green.
Green for luck.
Nice.
Wow,
Good
nice.
job.
The lowest roll I've made.
51. Failed by 1.
Okay.
35.
All right. This thing's gonna attack you.
Me?
Yep.
I'm on the other side of the container, so it's gonna have to move to me.
Yeah. It's. Where is it?
I'm right here.
Okay.
I was trying to hide.
Actually, this thing, it like swoops up into the air like a weird blackness and just covers the crate, and then it just and then comes up right here, and then it's gonna slash down at you.
This is a new round, right? So I could attempt to dodge again?
Yes, you can attempt to dodge,
Holy shit.
but remember you gotta use your dodge skill.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like 2, maybe 3 minutes behind.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I definitely lost. 95.
Okay, so
I don't know if she's referring to who controls the amulet controls the creature. That's That might be what she's referring to.
You are good. Anyway, let's.
I didn't forget that. I straight up didn't know that.
I know that was on the note.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just too shocked and stunned to even worry about that.
What note was it on?
The letter that he wrote about burn the bodies. Yeah.
Died.
No,
it's not on that.
No, it wasn't
Not
on
at all.
that. It was in one of the files. It was the occult check that Palmer did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The occult check. She was reading about rituals about summoning the dead, and in that ritual, it had something to do with a amulet, and whoever controls the amulet controls the creature.
Oh, I missed that completely.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't think I know it because even though I have a decent
Yeah, I don't
occult,
think
I
I know.
failed every single one.
I think Pamela is probably the only person that knows that.
Well, I would have told you guys. I mean, since this is where we're at, the same,
Okay.
That's
some
we did
point
have
I
a
would
lot
have-
of time before we opened this. Yeah.
4 damage, armor piercing. So you see it go through. You see these claws just shoot out at you, and they go through your like left of your arm.
Okay.
But
I try to dodge, but I'm not able to
Yeah,
because it surprises me.
And not only does it hit you, but now it's lodged into your shoulder.
Oh, so I'm like,
So it's like this.
Yeah.
And it's like, and this thing's holding you.
okay, I think I dropped the shotgun and I'm gonna go unarmed.
And what's your current HP now?
5.
Okay, let me know when you hit 2.
What happens at 2?
You'll see.
I go Super Saiyan?
All right, and as it's holding on to you, you start to see the blackness start to spread on your shoulder, and start spreading. It's your turn now.
I attempted to dodge, so I think that was my action. But if I can try to break, if I'm
No,
able to
like-
try and
no.
fight back
No, you can fight
or
back.
escape, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can try to escape.
Roll either strength times 5, I don't know what that means, or unarmed combat,
Strength
whichever
times
is
5
better.
is your percentage.
That's the
Yeah,
percentage.
yeah.
That's times 5.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Or my unarmed combat, whatever's better. My unarmed is 60 and my strength is 50. So yeah, I'll do unarmed.
But this is going to be against this creature's strength.
Yeah,
So whoever rolls better.
yeah. Nope, I failed anyway.
Mia got it. Okay. I was sitting here wondering if that was
Okay, so this thing's holding you
Thank
in
you,
place, and again, you're like freaking out right now because the blackness is spreading all over your shoulder right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and McMurty, right?
good enough.
McMurty.
McMurtry. McMurtry.
I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry, guys.
Mercury.
Everyone has been mispronouncing it. So I'm going to throw the gas can at it and then blast the gas can with in the air and make it burst into flames. I'd like to throw this and then shoot it in the air with my submachine gun.
Okay, again, you're doing some theatrics here, so it's going to be a called shot.
Absolutely.
So you're going to have to throw the can up. So you're going to try to shoot the can in the air, which is going to be with a disadvantage.
Join us.
Like, it's a giant Molotov cocktail is what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Hold on, let me see. Before I do that, I'm just going to see if I have a lighter. If I have a lighter, I don't need to do that. Combat and survival knife. Oh, I didn't notice, but apparently this machine gun I have is unlicensed and illegal. Basic camp. I have basic camping gear. So can we say I have some matches on me?
Yeah.
Then I'm just going to make a Molotov out of it. I'm going to stuff a cloth in there, light it on fire, and throw the thing.
Isn't the SSD suppressed?
No,
So
not mine.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it is. Built-in suppressor.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So I'm not trying to be a stickler here, but I don't think you can put a cloth in, secure it, and throw it, and shoot this all at the same time.
I'm not shooting it. I'm dropping the shooting thing.
Okay, so you're just
Because
gonna,
I have matches, I don't need to shoot it. I can just light it on fire and throw it.
okay, so you're gonna light the canister and then throw the canister.
Yeah. If I need to, spend 2 turns on it. That's fine.
You don't have to, but I'll let you do this. It's just you will have to roll a luck to see if it actually goes up there without spilling all over the place.
Okay, fair enough.
In 1 turn?
Yeah, 1 turn, yeah.
Because what's the other option with this thing? I climb up there, pour gas on it, and that's not going to work either. So yeah, I'll do the luck check.
Okay.
13.
Okay. All right. So,
I'm like, I'm in the range of spilling if it.
Yeah.
all right. So you
Sorry, Arden.
you light it and you throw it up there, but I don't think it will explode this turn.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay, it doesn't explode this turn. All right, but now it's there. So, Palmer.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, now that in all of that, and I'm finally almost completely back to my senses after being scared to death.
Yes.
I don't want to go anywhere near that creature, so I'm going to round the far end of the.
The creature.
Yeah. You're going to go this way?
I'm going to round that far end and like scuttle across the side of the cabin since it's right there to keep my distance.
Okay.
And I am making my way towards the car where Arden put that thing in the glove box.
Can she use her action for another move? Is that a thing in this?
Wait, is she double moving?
I'm asking if that is a thing she
Like running full out, yeah.
Yeah, you can double move. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Right there then. I'm not really measuring movements. I'm just kind of
As long as the path is clear, she can do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're just running for the car?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's a cool picture.
All right, it's back up. So now,
I wish we could take in tabletop shots.
so now, it's attempting to do something to you right now, Alden.
Okay.
Arden.
I was in Arden recently. Excuse me.
So give me another POW. All right. POW.
Okay. Can I try to dodge now or try to dodge when it's my turn?
You can't break free of it until it's your turn.
Okay, cool. That's right. I can't even. No, it says when I'm captured, I fail. I cannot defend against attacks. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's an automatic hit, right? As long as it doesn't fuck up. Or I'm sorry. What am I doing? First of all.
It's attempting to do something to you mentally.
So okay, yes, I can still roll my mental.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
So this is your willpower.
Power. Blue seems like just as good as any. You know what? Actually, I haven't used the big colorfuls. Oh, god damn it.
You watch your minute.
Well, the good news is I've already got 20 on the big number, so 26.
Okay. So it doesn't happen right away, but again, you can't physically stop this from happening. But it starts again. The blackness starts going into you and starts seeping all over your body, and now it's going up to your face right here, and it's about to engulf your face. But it just barely gets to here, and you start like clenching your eyes, and it's almost getting in there, but you're like holding off, and you're like and you're trying your best mentally to stop this thing from getting inside of you.
I survived a lot of torture. I think I can survive a little bit of this.
And now it's your turn.
Okay, I would like to try to break it. Where should I post the picture in the Discord?
Again, it's going to be another strength.
It's gonna be my unarmed combat because it's better, and I'm allowed to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shit. Let's do red dice. This is important. Come on, baby. God damn it! I get the exact same roll as last time too. 87.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, it still has a hold of you, and you can't move. McMurty. It only took 4 hours.
McMurty, does the gas can explode? You rolled for that last time.
Yeah, I rolled for it. And how many rounds has it been
This is the next round. This is one round.
1 round. Wait, 1 round from Euphorian, right?
The round
Sorry,
this
no.
is,
So
this
how
is my
many
next turn since I've thrown.
Okay. No,
Okay.
not yet. But it's still there.
Not for long. I'm shooting at the gas can.
Okay.
I just put it in general chat.
Cool, thanks. 35.
All right. Okay, you got it. So I'm going to count this as like a grenade.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the guy's plan was to burn it, so I feel like burning it is something we should at least try.
Grenade lethality 15%, kill radius 10 meters. You might get me too.
10 meters? What's the damage?
It doesn't say damage actually.
Yeah. See,
It says kill radius.
Yeah.
see, that's the part I need clarification on.
Well, you know what I would do if I were you is look at what would have happened to this creature if we had just done what the note said and burned it. Like, look how that damage would have
Let
worked.
me just double check on the lethality thing.
Because
it says-
half as much gas.
The target still takes damage equal to 2 percentage die added together as individual 10-sided die.
Choose the center of the radius. You get plus 20% to the attack to hit.
Oh, okay. Well, it hits.
Yeah. And the effect depends on the attack roll. I don't know what that means.
Grenades seem like they're more complicated.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to look up grenades and Call of Cthulhu. Give me a second.
Copy that, Chief. So anyway, the song you're currently listening to is called Shivering from Hell. You got it off motionarray.com. I don't know the name of the artist because it's not in the file name. That's all I have in front of me right now.
All right, so a Molotov in Call of Cthulhu is 2d6. And
This is bigger than a standard mall.
Yeah, this
So
is
yeah.
10 gallons
So-
of gas.
I'm just going to say hand grenade, 4d10.
40-10. That sounds good to me.
Wow. That might if that hits me, I'm dead.
You know what? Screw this. Well, I can't hit you. It's way over here, and it's 10 meters, you said?
Yeah.
I'm going to roll it in the Discord. 4d10, you said?
Mhm.
You could argue that I'm behind cover since I am not directly in line of sight.
Yeah, I would say
23.
23.
Yeah, you are behind cover for sure.
Okay.
Oh. There is. I probably should have taken sanity loss from the damage too.
Oh,
Suffering violence.
I would say so too, but you are getting kind of tortured.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I would say no. But anyway,
Yeah.
describe what happens, Steve.
I destroyed this thing?
Well, you have destroyed its body for sure.
Okay, so I think I throw this huge 10-gallon gas can up there with some core strength that I'm only just now realizing as probably impossible. It hits this creature. It's burning. I'm realizing it's going to take too long, and that Arden's going to die. So I bring my submachine gun up, and the bullets rip through the gas can. They spread gas everywhere. Flame engulfs the creature, and it probably shrieks horribly in several different voices as it dies.
So the creature pretty much explodes. It goes all over the place. All the tendrils and everything fall to the floor, and then the blackness kind of like goes off of you, and then all that's left is just like a puddle of like black goo all over the place.
I'm sure I'm covered in it.
And then remember that small crystal that was in the middle of the creature? It falls to your side, right next to you, from the creature. It's a glowing, emitting thing,
Okay.
and it starts like moving towards you.
I think I fall to the ground for a second from the explosion, and I see that, and I start immediately crawling away from it, or like I get back up and start moving away from it. Guys, it's moving.
And at this point, instead of it being the creature, the crystal starts floating in the air, and it starts emitting this being starts coming out of it. So it's like a ghostly figure.
Okay.
Pamela's got to get to that truck.
and it has no face. It's just a silhouette of a humanoid, black, and it's pointing towards you like this.
Oh boy.
What? Are you trying to communicate? I'm still backing up, by the way.
Yeah. So that was your turn.
Yeah.
So that's Pamela's turn. Yeah. So you hear the explosion, Pamela. You see all this, and maybe you turn around for a second, and now you just see no body, but you see the orb just floating in the air, really close to Arden.
Arden.
Yeah.
Do we have an orb? Do we have another of those crystals? Here, this could be the orb temporarily.
There's crystals everywhere.
Yeah, that's the plan, was to get to the car and get that amulet out. So
All right.
Okay. All right. And
run.
so you got it.
Oh, yeah,
Running as fast as I can, to get to it. And
is that? I don't really know how fast we're supposed to be able to move. I was looking for it on my sheet.
So I'm going to say you get the amulet just fine. What do you do with it?
I make an occult roll to maybe, and having read through a lot of those files, maybe it gives me a little insight. So yeah, as to what to do, like put it on and give a command, or just hold it up in the air in one hand or something.
You remember the excerpt that says he who wears the amulet controls the gods.
Okay.
That's the excerpt you remember.
I like have that chain in my hand, and I like, whew, and then like drape the necklace over my head, and then see what happens. Okay.
All right. Roll me a pal.
Please. 2.
Oh.
Okay, so
Your reaction to it means
okay, so you put this thing on, Palmer, and right away it starts like it somehow goes through all your clothes, hits your skin, and starts melting into your body, and it starts trying to take you over, like right away. It's just like it feels like a burning sensation.
Oh, that sucks.
But then your willpower starts to kick in. You're just like, and you start to remember the rituals, and you start chanting what they say in the rituals, like Shilima, Sulima, Shilima, Shulama, and you start saying that, and then it stops burning and it starts going right here, and then it stops moving, and you feel all this rush of memories flash towards you. You see Ballman through his point of view. He's inside the camp. He's raising the dead. He's doing sacrifices. He's talking about his wife. He's chanting. He's holding the amulet too on his thing. And she comes up, but she doesn't look like how she used to look. She's nothing like she looks like to look, and she's a grotesque thing. But she keeps talking to him like she's his wife, and he has complete control over her. And she's saying, "Please, just let me go." And he's like, "No, I can't." And then he controls it and puts it into the tank, seals it, puts the writes the note, goes all this stuff, and you see his point of view still, and you see him go to the go back into the cabin, put the amulet down, and then you see him leave. and right when he gets away from the distance, you hear the sound of a gunshot.
No doubt the person that was holding the camera.
And then comes back to you, and now the orb that was at Arden comes rushing to you, and you see the entity come out again. But now, instead of what he was saying, you see Palma. You see Marlene, her soul, and she's talking to you, and she says, "Please, let me free. I just want to rest."
I say the magic words to free her soul. Like, yes, Marlene, go, be free. Go into the light, Caroline. Sort of moment.
Then you see the orb that's flying in front of you kind of like crack, and then it shatters, and then you see her almost start crying as a ghost, and she just disappears into nothing.
And with that, I'm gonna like drop to my knees and start crying. So.
Wow.
Well done, everybody.
Yeah, well done.
We defeated Satan.
I'm just gonna sit there in the puddle of goo for a minute and be like, this was not what I was expecting. Definitely need a shower and a long break.
Well, now we
After
can make a report.
yes, after all this happens, I want everyone to roll me a D10.
A single D.
Yeah, single D10.
6.
Okay.
6 as well.
Ready? This is how much sand you recover. After defeating this creature, you recover this much sanity.
Okay.
I think I'm better now than I started.
Hey, I'm one less than when I started, so that's good.
One more.
After this, I assume you all report back to Mr. Lake.
Can we first go clean up?
Yes. I assume you go clean up and make more reports on what you saw today. And you see Mr. Lake, and he congratulates you all on the work you did, and says, I can officially say, welcome to Delta Green, agents. And he gives you all like a special badge that has like an insignia on it. It doesn't say Delta Green, but it has like a special insignia on it, which will permit you to go on more missions in the future.
He hands me my badge. I'm like, this is great. Thank you.
All right.
You're done?
I'm retiring.
All right. That's fine. And do you two keep the badges?
I will keep my badge. Yep.
I look at it for a long time, and I see you turn your badge back, which is like really hard for me because you're kind of my rock in this. But my curiosity is too much, and I want to know more. So I think I'm going to keep it too.
Okay. Welcome, Agent. Welcome, Agent Arden. And welcome, Agent Pamela. I will inform you on your next mission in the future. And that was Delta Green.
Woo! Thank you, Alan. Woo.
Thanks, Alan.
Good work. Great game. Loved it. Finished an hour early.
Yeah. Oh, we did?
Wow. Yeah, well, you asked for extra time for this one.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good that I
you.
asked for extra time because I could take
Well,
my
then
time.
shit, we should have roleplayed a lot more.
Sorry, I thought I just hit the time.
No, you're on the schedule till 8.
This gives me time to eat. And,
Yeah, so he's like a half hour early, yeah.
So, yeah, that was Delta Green. I loved it. I'm surprised that you guys didn't die.
Thanks, Matron.
You guys were doing some serious, awesome dodges.
Because I didn't die.
But I will definitely do more Call of Cthulhu in the future. I'm thinking about doing Pulp Cthulhu in the future too. But definitely Call of Cthulhu for sure too. So
this is Delta Green is a Call of Cthulhu mod or like
yeah, it's a people who took Call of Cthulhu and they made their own version of it.
And so the reason why it's so light in the rules is because you just pull from Call of Cthulhu a lot.
Yes,
of the basics.
there is like an official handbook, but there is more rules in the official handbook.
Oh, for this there is more. Okay.
But this is just the quick start.
Got it.
So
okay.
it might not have all the rules, but this is just the quick start.
Yeah.
But it's still a great quick start.
Yeah.
It comes with its own campaign. So thank you all, and we'll see you next time for Untold Horrors.
Before we go, I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Who was holding the camera in the videos?
A mystery.
Come on!
This is going to be a spoiler. It was actually Clive's former partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which we were trying to get.
Yeah.
So if we were to play this as the first of a series, we would eventually get there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You eventually meet Clive's partner.
Well, who says we're not going to play this again?
Yeah, so.
Oh, discounts? Maybe I do keep the badge. Are there discounts?
Like,
That badge not only puts you on missions, but it does give you perks outside of Delta Green. So
you're too young for AARP, so you know.
So you won't get, parking tickets. Cops will look at the other way sometimes, stuff like that,
All right. Well, all right. Well, thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Lisa, for
That was great.
helping us remember about that amulet. And we will see you all at 8:30. So we're going to be on break for an hour and a half, actually. We'll see you at 8:30 for our finale event of ArchoniaFest.
Yes, sir.
Shadows of Archonia 2, episode 27, a reunion game. I hope everyone comes out to watch.
First time back in 5 weeks.
We had 5 weeks to 6 weeks.
Yeah. 6. Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you then. Thank you very much.
Woo!
Enjoy the break.